Hey,
Hey, everybody.
hey everyone. Happy
Happy
Thursday.
Thursday. Thirsty Thursday, right?
Thirsty Thursday.
Mm-hmm.
Quench that thirst with some wine or beer, but don't drink
Iced
and drive,
tea.
people.
Iced tea today. Iced tea
Well,
Thursday.
my dinner's about to arrive, so I don't know what I'll have to drink with it, but
Water? Ring your
maybe.
little bell. No,
maybe.
get him a bell next time. See, now I'm on your side, and then now you can hear me.
Oh,
It is Thirsty Thursday. Well, if you pour me a glass, I'd love to have a glass.
oh, nice. Nice little
He would
segue.
love for me to chug the whole bottle, really, but that ain't gonna happen, especially while I'm on the live. We're gonna
Hey, do we
behave.
know who LSU Hick fan is?
Sounds like somebody you would know.
What are you saying? Are you discriminating here?
Just a little bit. I'm just saying.
Jesus Christ.
Now, if you would have said the Bucks fan 101, I'd be like, "Yep, that's from Pittsburgh."
Well, LSU is a couple of states away,
Yeah,
but
well,
okay, still in my SEC.
it's in your area. That's all I'm gonna say.
Still in
It's
the
in your
South.
bracket. Yeah. Hey
Well, that's
guys,
it.
let us know who's here. Say hi to us.
Yeah, let us know. Well, that's just the first time I've ever seen that name, so I didn't know if it was somebody new.
Maybe Maybe it is somebody new. I didn't approve anybody, so I maybe not. And if you
Let
all know who it is, let us know in the chat, please.
me see if they're on my original list.
She's got a master key list of all of you. She got background checks. So she
Don't give
messages you
away my
privately
secret.
and said she needs your fingerprint. I just wouldn't do it.
Nope, they are not on the original list I made, so they're new.
They're new. Oh,
New
speaking of
to that.
list, I didn't add the winners from last week. Who won? Who was it there? He's from Brazil.
Oh, Marcio.
Marcio Gentile. And
Marcio.
congratulations, Marcio.
Absolutely.
And no more of that crap tonight. He only get one ticket with us.
Oh, 10-5.
And Ellie Mae. Okay, so that was on Tuesday.
Okay,
All
Keith
right.
Napier just sent us a message. You need to approve Grinder 912.
Okay, I'm on it. Tell him I'm on it like hotcakes. I say that, but I'm not on it. I don't even have poker stores open, but I'm working at it. I was late. I was watching a Hallmark movie. And
Which
Sherry's
one? I
about the
love
ice
Hallmark
castle.
movies.
Oh my god, about the ice castle.
Oh, I love
I know,
Hallmark
man.
movies.
You can give me a Hallmark movie any day of the week, and I'm like cuddle with my popping up on my phone. That's how the loan is. Tell mom and good luck
I
to
did.
everybody tonight. And Miss Sharon, if you're listening, yeah, I guess there was 2 games scheduled on. I don't know how 2 games would be scheduled, but it doesn't matter. We never stress. We just go with the flow, girl. Whatever happens, happens. Okay, so who is Grinder?
One of his friends. Hold
Do we
on.
have a first name? Just
Yeah,
so
hold
this.
on. Just hold on a second. Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute.
Oh, so the Tuesday game did pop up, which I knew that it would. It was a bit delayed popping up. Okay, so Grinders 12 is in. And we just need a first name so we can
It's
tag him
Steve.
for
It's Steve.
Steve. Okay.
Steve Vendetto. Vendetto.
Because even if it's Keith's friend, he'll be like, I don't know him.
Oh, I know. No, that's why I'm trying to get it straight right now.
Right?
That's what
Exactly.
exactly I asked you to hold on a minute so I could get it straight.
Oh, LSU Hick fan. Nope, I have no idea, but he got a cute little puppy dog.
That's Chris Woods.
Oh, that's Chris Woods. Okay. So let's write a name. So it is Keith's friend.
Both of them are Keith's friends. That's yeah.
Okay. And Tom Grinder Schwab, Keith, if you're listening, he's approved and welcome to the flop house. And tell him to tune in and say hi to us. How do we all up there on the same table?
I have no idea. I'm trying to
Every
write this.
one of us. And good luck, everybody, taking it down. And happy WSOP week. I see a lot of good players. It looks like Eric Maserani is playing today. And it seems like he's given a portion of his funds, if he, whatever he cashes, to the children of
Oh,
Texas. So,
oh, okay. Good for
yeah.
him.
Yeah, so that was super, super sweet. I love seeing stuff like that, especially because, he's got a good track record for cashing.
Right. Well, I would something I stumbled across in the last hour, which is it's a little crazy, and it's just going to remind all of us to make sure you take a picture of your stack before you go on break, because while they were on break, the dealer, I'm going to just read what the person wrote in their text message, which is crazy.
This is the WSOP we're talking about.
Yes, it's the homecoming tournament, and it said the dealer during the break, the dealer on table 495 decided to put everyone's chips together in the well. So the dealer collected and put away everybody's chips like the game was over. Could you imagine coming from break and your chips are gone?
I I would probably have a heart attack and been like, call on the floor, right?
So hopefully people took pictures. I take pictures of my stack before I go
I've
on break.
heard a lot of people say they do that.
And the
Yeah.
reason I do that is because I was playing a free bar poker game one time. This is about, I don't know, 8 or 10 years ago. And when I went to the ladies' room, I came back and they had chipped me up and they shortchanged me about 15,000 in chips. And I had no proof of what my stack was when I left for the bathroom. And so from that day forward, I always take a picture of my stack when I go on break.
I don't
Because
know if I just like whenever it comes to my break, that's all I can focus on is because I only have so many minutes.
yeah,
You know what I
well,
mean?
I'm going to tell you what, I'd
Yeah.
rather come back
That
late from a
definitely
break.
will linger in my mind every time now because
I
it
would
just
definitely
something I wouldn't have
like to
thought
come
of.
back from a break. I'd rather come back from a break late than come back from a break short stacked because
Oh
of a
yeah.
mistake. So,
I can't imagine that they put all the chips away.
yeah, they put all the chips away. So they stopped the tournament.
Oh
They had
my
to
god.
stop
Yeah.
the tournament clock
I
while they
can
figured it out.
wow. How would they even that would just be you would have
Well, they
so
got
many
to
angry
rely,
people.
hopefully, the cameras hopefully can figure it out.
As
Hopefully.
long as you can keep your I think it's so important to keep your chip stack so neat for that obvious reason. And there's some sloppy players, but if you keep it organized and neat and stacked the way it's supposed to be, then yeah, it's easier to figure out. You know what I mean?
Well, hopefully the cameras are zoomed in enough
Right.
to be able to pick up on what people had. Otherwise, I don't know. They'll have to refund the people, and the
Did you
people will be
just
out of the.
re-raise me? You re-raised me.
I
I,
did.
I
Oh,
have a really good hand.
oh man,
You,
I did. Oh.
yes, you did know it. Listen to her. She's acting like all bluffy. I know her so well. She's a blind pocket pair. We're gonna call my ace 10 suited.
Yeah, your junk cards are no good, miss.
Yeah, they weren't junk, but
They,
I
they
will
were
fold them. If that ace come, I don't know if I would have been inclined to fold.
ace no good.
Ace was no good.
Ace no good. You would have been crying. I would have had to send you a
She
box.
acting like, oh, was that you? I'm sorry. Such
I'd
shit.
have to send you a box of tissue if you would have called that.
Hmm. She probably had a pocket pair of like deuces. Hit the deuce or fours, some kind of monarchly. That's how I busted out yesterday after I won my satellite.
Oh,
Butthead had pocket sixes, and sure enough, he chased it and then
hey,
hit six.
little Phoenix, welcome back. Hey,
Little
Chris.
Phoenix. Hey,
Pop.
girl. What's up? Yeah, well, you better get in there because Peaches is like re-raising people and shit. Gotta straighten her out.
You're so funny. It works every time but the last time,
Works sometimes.
right?
Harder, not smarter. Yeah, I cashed a game this afternoon I played after I
Oh,
got off the
good.
phone with you. Yeah, got all
Awesome.
my plants watered, and then I'm like, it's like it takes hours to water my plants now. But
Well, let me just tell you, I was cussing you out. I stopped at the dollar store today. Oh, is
yes,
that your phone?
yes, that's how delayed it is. Okay,
Um,
yeah,
I
he's
was,
approved.
yeah,
Go
I
ahead.
I already told him. Just,
Okay.
um, I had to go to the dollar store because of you, because you got me hooked on TikTok, and now I'm doing TikTok stuff.
Oh
So
shit!
they talked about using this spray for tanning, like this. It's called like the pink spray or something, but they only
I
sell
haven't
it like
heard of
at
this.
the dollar store. So I was like, well, I want to work on my tan a little bit before I go to Vegas, so I don't get sunburn when I'm out in Vegas.
I was like,
So-
girl, you're gonna just be tanned as you're flying into Vegas because the sunlight's gonna be so hot. You're gonna be like with your shades on. You're already
Right.
be tanned before you land, chick.
Exactly. So I bought this. So I go in there and I'm looking like in the like lotions and stuff because I think it's like a spray oil for like moisturizer for your skin. So I look for about 10 minutes and I finally like, well, they must not have it. So I go up to the cashier and she's checking me out and I said, I've been looking for this it's called like a pink spray or something people have been using for tanning, and I pulled up the picture, and she goes, "Oh yeah, that's in the hair care section." I go, "Hair care?"
Hair
She goes,
care.
"It's hairspray.
Oh my gosh. And they're
It's
using it for
hair,
tanning spray?
and people are using it. I haven't taken it out of the bag yet because when I got home, I was knee deep and stuff, so I haven't looked at the can yet. But I think it's like a can of hair oil, like it's hair oil." And I'm like, what
Okay.
the hell is TikTok getting me into right now?
Well, I use Skin So Soft, which is a
Oh yeah, I
skin
love skin.
oil, and
Yeah,
that's what I use for tanning.
I love
So
skin so soft.
right now, like I still look white, but trust me, I'm tanned now
I use
because
baby.
all
I
of it
typically just use
started.
baby oil. I've used baby oils for years.
Exactly. Do you
And
remember when we were young putting Crisco? on us.
No, I never did Crisco.
Oh my gosh, I'm not even gonna
But do you
lie.
remember the ones that put iodine in their baby oil? I never could understand that because
Vanilla,
it would
when you
burn.
put vanilla, you can use vanilla for
Oh,
that.
I didn't hear vanilla, but you know what my cousin used to use? Coca-Cola baby oil. And she would literally be dark brown like Coca-Cola.
Right. I
I mean,
believe that because it has
yeah,
like the caramel color.
yeah, it was crazy. When
We
you would
used to
see
put
her, you're
vanilla
like,
in it.
she is a walking can of Coca-Cola. It was the most bizarre thing. Oh my gosh. So I'm gonna go get the can when I take a break here in a minute. I'm gonna go get the can and show it to you. So I'm gonna read
I can't
what's up.
believe it's hair
Curious,
stuff.
right?
So little Phoenix. Oh, okay, you are at my table. Good luck, girlie. I'll throw you a little lucky charm. Take it down, girl.
Hey David, welcome to the show, bud. You know, I kind of wanted to make just a general announcement. And Raquel, you don't even need to comment on this because when you hear what I have to say, you'll know why. Um, but I just want people to know, all of us, we're volunteering doing these shows, right? And we've been doing them over Raquel and Keith over, it's over 2 years, right? Me, a year and a half. It'll be 2 years in October for me. And, we volunteer to do this because we enjoy what we're doing. Now, I just want y'all to know that when we give gifts away and mail them to you, that comes out of our personal pockets. We're doing it because we believe in what we're doing and we're doing it to make it fun for y'all. Now, that being said, I have nothing to do with scheduling the games. I have nothing to do with Poker Stars scheduling the games. And so
And
if
they're
you
already
have
scheduled. So whenever we get a double game or whatever, it's because of the first of the month has more days in the week. So that extra game pops up. But I'm sure you guys know, just sign up for Tuesday or Thursday. It's
right.
that
And just
easy.
make sure when you're signing up to look at the dates and the day of
Yeah.
the
But sometimes you get the extra game pop up at the end of the month. And
right.
like
And so
we're at the second, so it was
if
a
you have
little
any questions about the games or the schedule of the games, Raquel is doing it right now. It used to be Keith
yeah,
and Stephanie, but Raquel is doing it. So just so everybody knows, I have
yeah,
nothing to do with that process. That doesn't mean you can't ask me questions and I'll try to answer them, but I'm just saying I have nothing to do with the process. So just so
right. And
everybody's
they're
clear.
already automatically set up.
Right. So,
So like I said, at the end of the month, we get that extra game will pop up. And then
right.
we have a whole bunch of games. So
Right. So anyway, onward
yeah.
ho. I just want everybody to know we're doing this out of the goodness of our hearts, people, because we're not getting
If
paid.
we have a heart. I mean, do we?
If I only had a heart.
Sometimes we don't. Sometimes we're like, forget it. We don't give a shit.
Well, I know nobody's mailing you or me any prizes, so
Ed is mailing me presents
hell, I had to give him a
every
day
day.
last time.
Every day.
Oh
I
God.
am not going. Good luck to Chuck tonight. He's playing at the lodge.
Good luck, Chuck. Chuck, take it down.
And you guys don't forget about his new workbook that's coming. It's going to be released pretty soon.
Yeah,
So
it
we'll
should
be
be
looking
coming out
forward to
any
that.
time. I'm sure he'll come
It's
on
going to
and
be like
talk.
a work shift book for you guys that you can actually write in it and get your answers. And then he even urges if you want like to go over your workbook, take his classes, like his coaching with him, and he'll review it with you, which is pretty cool. I'm saying that.
Well,
I hope he does that. I'm pretty sure he said that. I'm thinking he's going to have a whole bunch of people lined up.
honestly, I don't know if he's going to do it or
I
not,
think
but
he did
sure,
say that.
I'm
I'm
sure
pretty
when it
sure
goes
he
to
did.
be published, he'll come on to promote it and he can give us
Hmm.
all the details.
We'll have to make sure. I'll be like, hey, you have a whole bunch of people ready to take a class. He'd be like,
Well,
what
if
class?
not, now you promoted it, he's going to have to.
Right? Like Mustang Girl said yes.
Mustang Girl scheduled you, Chuck. Hated for you, bud, but
That's what happens when you're MIA on
that's
the
right.
Funhouse Radio.
That's funny.
Oh my gosh. Too funny. So I hope everybody had a great week and it's coming to the weekend again. We're actually, remember I was telling y'all how hot it was, like 91. Guess what our temperature is today?
What is it?
Rapid guess.
55.
Like 51.
Yeah, we went
Yeah.
through that a
We
couple
went
of
from
weeks ago. Yeah,
dramatic to extreme and it's like it's crazy. Like today I ran around with a sweatshirt on in the house with the air conditioner on, of course, but no, like, there's no happy medium.
I hear
No
you.
happy medium.
I hear you.
Just it happens. You are amazing, Bruce. Thank
Uh,
you. We appreciate that. But it's just because of you guys, and of course, we love poker that much.
Thank you, little Phoenix, for the kind words as well.
Yes,
We love,
absolutely.
we just love doing this. I mean, we love to have fun. We love to act goofy, and we
And
want to
pick on each
support.
other in case you haven't noticed.
Yeah,
That's what we
and
do.
we're about you guys. I mean, that's what we're here for.
Yeah, absolutely. It's like, you're late going on the radio. I said, I know, I was watching a Hallmark movie. But I was making dinner too. I don't know, y'all are like, I'm sure the guys are like rolling their eyes right now about the Hallmark movies, but yeah.
Little Phoenix, I hope you do because I just ran out. Last time I was in Savannah, I picked up some of that Savannah honeybee products, and we are already run out of them.
I'm
So
telling you, like, I was done with my soap stuff and I was like, man, I was like, boo.
so good.
And when she's up for that prize, I'm gonna take it. Like that's how we roll.
She's such a bitch that way.
Wait, wait, she'll like this one. Hang on a minute.
Oh, Bruce, you were fishing. Did you catch anything, bud?
Here, this is for you, B.
There's our
There.
honey.
Yep. Now I got the B. I do have the B glasses, but I can't see. But I'm in a really big hand right now. So just give me a minute.
It's so funny. Oh, I see Curtis is at my table now. How are you, bud?
And actually, I wore these to breakfast. And you shouldn't even come to breakfast. And I
Where was
showed up with
I?
the B.
Oh, I
You were
think I was
sleeping. You were
driving
like,
in.
I'm not waking up for breakfast. That
Oh,
was
that's
her
probably
exact
true.
words. She was like, are you crazy? That's too early.
That's probably true.
And then I showed up walking through, I don't even know where we went. Not Applebee's,
Did you go
Cracker
to
Barrel. We went
Crackle
to
Barrel?
Cracker Barrel. And
Yeah.
I showed up walking through the restaurant in these.
Yeah,
Keeping
you guys went
something
early.
around.
I was like, there's no way I'm getting up early to go to breakfast.
It was fun.
Of
That was
course.
actually on my birthday.
But I knew I was going to spend the next 15 hours with you.
Right?
So,
She's like, I ain't seen them people longer than I have to. She hear? She even said it here, and it's
I
recorded.
mean, I wasn't
Wait,
mid. Oh, I was going
this
to
is how I showed up walking through the restaurant.
this chick, and then she wonders why I didn't show up. No, I'm just kidding. She was just buzzing around.
I was having so much fun. I was like, they were like, this is what poker players look like? We're like, yeah,
Hell yeah.
that's what we look like.
And then I'd have to say the next day she wasn't so be happy.
Yeah, I
She
wasn't
wasn't
being happy
be
at all.
happy.
Got that right.
Oh God. She was being mad. She was buzzing mad.
Oh, if I was a real how should I say this? Wasp, I would have bit everybody.
Oh, she would have stung us all that second day. She was so mad at us. She was so hungover. She was madder than a hornet.
I was just not even happy. Yeah, I just
And
kept eyeing the bathroom up like, how fast can I get there?
oh gosh. And she was so green when she got there. I was like, oh, she is one
Oh,
sick puppy.
just too
And,
funny.
and then she was threatening all of us.
I was like, and I'm going to be back for your birthday and your birthday and
Oh,
your birthday.
so funny. It was so funny, but I
It
felt
was
so
so
bad
fun,
for you.
though.
It
Me,
was, but I
yeah,
felt bad for
yeah.
you. You were so sick.
I felt bad for me because, like, I was there on a poker trip to play at Best Bet, and I made an entrance, all right.
Yeah. Was that the day when you came that day after? That was the day they squirted you with that stuff, right?
Yeah, they sprayed me down with
Oh, that's why you
sanitizer,
were so mad because you were so hungover and sick, and
and
they were
then
dying
sitting there,
for
Stephanie's like all chill.
that
Oh, girl, what are
sanitizer.
you crying about? That was one shot. I turned around and just looked there, the guy boss thought lobby good. You could tell just on the look of your face that was a big lie. I said, no,
For
I
some
just didn't say
reason,
anything, and I gave her the look, like, yeah, right.
they had this like power squirt bottle. So when
It
you would
was
walk in,
gigantic.
yeah,
It was so big, and
so when you would
so
walk
big
in,
they
they
can't pick it
squirted
out.
at you on your hands, and it was like this big glob, but it got all over her. She was so
I
mad.
said I shouldn't tell anybody about the sanitizer. I've already told everybody. Oh, how big it was! It was
Oh,
huge.
hey, that's what she said, Ed. It was
it
huge, Ed.
it was. I said they couldn't even pick it up, dude.
Oh gosh,
It
so bad.
was. He just squirted each one, like,
Yeah,
you're
it
supposed to
was. Yeah,
stand under it, put your body under it,
but it was like a
whatever.
power squirt. It was like it was a lot. It was a lot. Like you could
Which
do
are
your
the
whole
days
body.
we're always going to remember.
We'll
It's
never.
just going to be little things like that, and you're going to still laugh about it in 20 years and remember that.
That,
You know what I mean? I mean, we're supposed to remember that we were locked down, but we're not going to remember that part.
we
Right?
weren't. We were doing stuff. I was out. I was never locked down, but that's because we had it so early. We had immunity. We were the first to have immunity. So
Sure, it's like, hell no, I ain't staying home.
why I had immunity? I mean, we had it the first week of flipping March. You know.
Yes.
So anyway, I wanted to
Oh,
give a little shout out.
nice hand there, girl. Nice hand, Bernie.
For the prayers because people have sent me some private messages. Thank you so much for the prayers for my daughter. We don't have any answers. We have to wait for what you got, Keith Napier.
Re-raise her.
He did, and I'm gonna call him. Well, if you have it, you have it. You got kings or queens or aces, you jerk.
Dash calling you names.
Well, he's pushed me all in. I have top pair with the top kicker, but he must have.
Oh,
Just gonna call him. Oh, guess what? He didn't have it. He was trying to bluff me.
oh, King Xavier.
I mean, I had top pair with top kicker. How am I folding there?
Right?
Um, but I wanted to thank everybody, and pathology is still out, but they said everything looked basically okay, so we're not worried. And we're not going to worry until they give us something to worry about. So there you go. But thank you, folks, for the prayers and the thoughts and the messages. I appreciate.
That is
Appreciate.
sweet. Yeah, very sweet. Mama's always worry.
Right.
Always.
I
My
think.
son actually will show up at the house and he'll be like, And then he'll be like, yeah, so this incident happened at work. I was like, oh, but what happened? And then he tells me he was in the emergency room for like hours. And I'm like, and and then he tells me all about it. He says, I told Jeremy if he calls you, I was going to kill him. He said he was like laying down, facing the floor. It's like, your mother's going to kill me. I said,
Right?
"Tell him I kick his ass." I was like, you better never not call me again. He's like, I told him, Mom, don't do it. I was like,
Right?
oh my gosh.
I know Nick does that to me. My son
Hmm.
is a firefighter.
I
I'll
believe
be,
it. Yeah. And it's just something, you don't want.
like one of my other kids will say something to me, and I'll be like, "What the hell are you talking about?" Oh, didn't Nick tell you that he was blah 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 on the
Right?
fire? I was like, "Oh hell no." He didn't tell me nothing. And then they're like, "Oh, don't tell him I told you."
Does anybody else have kids like that? Because their kids do this to us. So
Right?
stop it right now, especially if my kids are listening to this live feed. Curtis Larson is doing good. Doing good. Oh, is he at the WSOP, Curtis? Is that where
He is
you're at?
he is at the
Okay,
WSOP.
good luck, buddy. Take it
Yeah,
down.
good luck, Curtis.
And then I called Sherry because I saw the photo of JJ this morning on Facebook with this money. And I was like, I think the world was in shock thinking she won it. But it was like a stage
Staged.
picture,
Yeah.
yeah, that everybody gets their photo with. But it was a great picture. So we would love to actually make
Hopefully,
that happen.
she'll have a real one like that by the end of the WSOP. I
I
think she's
know.
going to win her first bracelet this year. She's
I
been on such a
Can you
roll.
believe that, honest to goodness, that she hasn't won a few of them yet?
I know. It's crazy.
Yeah, really. She's that good. It's just, you figure she'd be packing them in.
Yep. She's got a lot of wins, but never a piece of jewelry. So I feel like this is going to be her year to get a bracelet.
Absolutely. I can feel these little antennas bobbing on my head. Life is
Oh,
too short to be ordinary, people. I'm trying. Yeah, so last night, yeah, I was on TikTok. Of course, you seen the funny little video.
no, she's playing with the filters on
It makes your
TikTok.
face go
Oh
real
my,
long
it's so
or real chubby, and they go, ooh, and then it's like,
so funny. I just busted out laughing when you popped up.
I was like, I'm just having fun. Fine.
Yes, I'm going to the WSOP. Little Phoenix is asking. I'm going June 19th. As of today, I'll be there through the 6th of July, but that could change because somebody wants me to work on a project. So I'm trying to work out those details. Raquel at this point is not going.
I am not. Ed and I decided to skip, but most likely we'll be in Vegas probably, maybe. I mean, we have no plans to set, but it'd be nice, maybe fall. We'll see. Like,
Right.
I don't really want to be in Vegas in 100-degree weather. It's just not my cup of tea. I'd rather be at the beach when it's 100 degrees.
I hear you. Right now, I will be playing. I have not made my schedule. And typically, what I do is I make a calendar, and on that calendar, I put any event I'm interested in playing that day. And then there are some that I put a star that I'm like, no, ask your dad. Sorry. um, I put an asterisk by like anyone that is like a must play, like I'm definitely playing this one. And then the other ones I make as a game time decision. Like tonight, I'll look at
Oh my
tomorrow.
God.
And
Yeah.
say, okay, I'm not playing nothing tomorrow because I'm tired, or I'm going to play this one tomorrow. but there are some that are like that I'm gonna pick out probably in the next week as must plays. But I can tell you I'm gonna play the ladies warm up event because I was picked for a free seat. A friend of mine gave away some free seats, and I was able to snag one of them. So I will be playing the ladies warm up event. So that's the night
Nice.
for the ladies event. So
Oh, where's that at, Sherry?
that's going to be at WSOP.
I
So
know
that'll
where.
be at Bally's.
Sally's. Okay, that's what
Mhm.
I'm asking. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
that'll be at
know that they changed it, you know.
Yeah, all the events are at Bally's, and thank you,
Okay.
Little Phoenix. At Bally's and Paris. All the events will be at Bally's and Paris. All day ones are at Bally's.
And what about you, Dee? Are you going
Sorry,
to play the
I'm sorry,
WSOP?
I said that wrong. All day one events are at Paris.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, are you gonna go, Dee? Am I gonna get to see you?
You'll get to see Lori if
I
she ever
will.
plays
And
it.
Keith,
So,
Keith will be
yeah.
there too. As some of
Yep.
the time I'm there, so and we might as well get the rumor mill started because Keith and I will actually be rooming in the same room for some of the trip. So all of you little gossipers out there got the scoop first. And yes, and yes, his wife knows she can't go with us, but his roommate that he was supposed to have kind of fizzled out on him, and is so he only has to pay for half the room if I stay with him. So we're like, yeah, we can share a room. Why not? I mean, who cares? So you all out there in gossip land, now I have something to
You heard it
gossip
here first on
about.
the Flophouse.
You heard it first here.
Oh,
Because
my.
you know there will be people that will try to make something out of that there is nothing there. Oh, Bruce, can you get a video? Oh, I'm sure we'll be doing videos. Sure. I'm sure. I just ordered some new equipment today.
She
So
travels with
yes,
her mini camera everywhere she goes.
you will get your wish. I just ordered a whole vlogging setup. So,
That's
Bruce,
right, you
stay
did.
tuned.
You got the tripod and everything, chick.
Yeah, stay tuned for those videos there. All right, that's a deal,
That's
Phoenix.
gonna be on paid view only.
Oh God. If Keith no, 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 no,
Oh, now I can't stop laughing.
no. You know, do you remember I
See,
think it was
he's
either
ready.
I think it was either Partridge Family or it was I don't know some old show when they had to stay in a hotel together. They put up like a the bed sheet between the two
Yeah.
beds so that they could each have their
Harry's
privacy.
already taken the clothesline.
I've already got all that packed in my suitcase.
She's ready.
I'm
Uh,
just kidding. Look, Keith and I are great friends. I love his wife. You know, we are great friends. So there you have it. Bruce, we're just here for your entertainment, guys and gals.
Good. They're all laughing. He's here for the party.
Because you know there's going to be somebody out there that tries to be ugly about it.
Our ratings, our numbers are jumping right now.
You're welcome, Raquel. You're welcome. Oh, it only takes this little scandal.
Oh,
You know, sex sells. Although there won't be any involved here, but you know, the implication sells.
oh my
It's so
God.
funny. What a riot. I
So I
love
want to
it.
see this hair stuff in the can.
Oh, I'm
The
going
hair,
to go get it. All right. I'll
yes,
be
I
right
want to
back.
see it.
Hold on. I'll be right back.
Okay. I can't believe that you're going to use hair stuff for tanning. That's the funny part. Of course, I love all TikTok little hacks. I'm all for it. I even did a TikTok hack where you take the aluminum foil and make a ball and put it in your dishwasher. So if anybody has a dishwasher and you want your dishes super shiny, I highly recommend it. You just take a little ball and you place it on the top rack, and whenever you open the dishwasher when your dishes are done, they are super, super shiny. Don't ask me how it works, it just works. I don't know who else is on TikTok, but if you guys, all three of us are on TikTok, Keith, Sherry, and I. So you guys will have to find us. Keith has videos of him eating a hot pepper on there. The hottest pepper in the world. Alright guys, we are at 21 players. And D, oh my gosh, girl, I'm not even paying attention. You was in first place before I started the countdown. Sorry. Kobe just took over the lead at 24K. D is in second place. Rough Racer, one knockout at 19K. Peaches is in fourth. Labels, 12 and fifth. Sixth place is Jam. Ellie Riders in seventh. Grinders in eighth. And Johnny, hey Liv, what's up? He's in ninth place. Darren Warren is in 10th, and LLS Hicks fan. So we're gonna have to change it to LLS Pittsburgh fan. You're in 11th place. Wait, I'm like, okay, I'm not in last place. It scared me for a minute. Keith is in last place. Oh my word, dude. Does Sherry take most of your chips? Because she caught you bluffing. So good luck, everybody. I know. Well, Kobe, you're in first place, so girl. Big pot. I'm totally missed the hand because I was doing a countdown. Kobe had ace 8 and hit 2 pair over the king 4 2 pair. Kobe's wife sort of I would call it's tough whenever you hit 2 pair.
Okay, look, I'm going to show you my salad, but then I'm going to shut the camera off so I can eat a little bit before. Doesn't that look fantastic?
Yum. Are those peppers or those are pickles?
Artichokes.
I don't know if I've ever had artichokes.
Ooh, I love me some artichokes.
I don't even know what artichokes are. Is that a vegetable?
It is a vegetable.
Okay, yes.
I'm gonna eat while we're on break. I'll be right back.
Okay. You have 3 minutes. Too fast. No. Oh my gosh. All right, guys. I'm gonna play some music real quick, and I'm gonna run and get some wine. So I will be right back. Please. All right, we'll be right back, guys. So I was talking away, and like you guys couldn't hear me. Sorry about that. Um, I went past our window, and the sun's coming down. Our entire sky is pink. It is absolutely beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful sky tonight. I figure I'd grab some wine. I don't have to be up early. Well, I do. I mean, I have to get up not too early, not like 6 a.m. But I don't know how you guys' weather is doing. But let me know in the chat. Hey, Jason. Whoever wants to come on with us, let us know, and I'll add you to our call.
Absolutely. Okay, I'm gonna go in and out to eat, but Ernest had wrote in our table chat, enjoying that salad? Yes, I am. And then he asked, where's the steak? Dude, this salad is so big, I could never
I
with a steak.
eat all the steak first, and then some of the lettuce.
Yeah, no, this is so good. This is probably my favorite salad that we get ordered out. Well, here
Nice.
is
It's called pink, and it's hairspray.
okay, it's Sheen spray, but here's
Jeez, spray.
why. I'll tell you why people are using it because I read what's in it.
It makes your
Um,
hair shiny.
okay, so it says it has sunscreen in it, and it has special conditioners with vitamin E, and then it also says that it contains mink oil and wheat germ. So it's a healthy spray. That's why they're using it. But people are like bragging about what a great tan you get using it. I'll let you know in a couple weeks, people. Because
I'm
I'm
going to
going
use
to try.
the Skin So Soft oil and just keep working. I actually did spray my whole thing down, my whole body. I'm like outside, white as a ghost, and then, of course, I'm red now.
I love Skin So Soft. It makes you
I do
so
too.
soft.
Yes,
Crazy.
yes. And if
I
anybody wonders what we're talking about, is Avon sells it, but I'm sure you can buy it like Amazon, all that place
well,
now.
I found that they sell it at CVS now.
Oh wow, really?
It's awesome because I get coupons from CVS, so I can get them for like 40% off, 50% off. So that's a
Nice.
win. I love when
That's
I
a
can
win.
save coupons. I'm so weird, but
I am drinking. It's called Red Cat. You guys ever watch the sharks where they do the invention? Okay, so there was one yesterday, and there's little mini bottles of wines, and they now sell wines for your cat and
oh
for your
brother,
dog.
oh
And
brother.
I'm not even joking. I'm like, I would never give that to my dog or my cat whatsoever. And it's like, yeah,
I
but
tell you
if
what, my
they like it,
in-laws
I
used
don't
to
give a shit if they like it or not. It's they ain't get wine. I'm like,
my in-laws used to have a Pekingese named Charlie. He was the cutest little dog, and they would have card parties, and they never played poker, but they played other games. And so they would have card parties probably 2, 3 times a month with all my husband's aunts and uncles and whatever.
the
And
dogs.
and no, but while they were having the card parties, my father-in-law would give Charlie the dog beer, and Charlie loved beer. But then
He's
Charlie,
probably like, is he like older dog? Like,
no, he wasn't really.
no, no.
Mm-mm.
I don't know. I can't imagine giving my pet any like
And
wine or
I'm gonna
beer.
tell you what, Charlie would stagger across the room and pass out in a corner somewhere. I
Mm.
never thought it was appropriate. Honestly,
I can't
I,
imagine.
I just don't think it's appropriate. I
Mm-mm.
would never give an animal. That's
But
not
these
no
sharks are asking money for like to produce this wine for your animals. I'm like, wow.
Yeah, I would never promote that. Oh yeah, for sure, Bruce. When my kids were little, I would
Yes,
put it on
Bruce.
them to keep the
Yes,
away. Absolutely.
absolutely. And that was the number one use for that, man, like back in the day. And it's still very effective use. In case
Yeah,
anybody's wondering what he's talking about on the other chat that can't read this one, is to keep the mosquitoes away from using Skin So Soft.
right.
And you know that bottle, Skin So Soft, you can get just a little bottle and it lasts for years. I mean, it's
I,
amazing.
I'll tell you what. There's no better bath than one with baby
Yes,
oil and Skin So
yes,
Soft in it. You
yes,
will
yep,
get out of that bathtub softer than a baby's hiney. I promise you.
yep, absolutely. Not that we checked our butt or anything, but
I didn't say our butt
right?
was softer than. I said
Yes,
your whole body is softer than a baby's butt. Like, don't twist this around to something nasty.
I know what you said. I'm,
I said you will be softer than a
would you
baby's
like
butt.
a instant
I didn't
record?
say nothing about my butt or your butt.
You heard it here first, people. Give me some more wine and we're going to be on night, girl.
Yeah.
Now my stomach hurts. Oh. Are you drinking wine? What are you drinking?
A little Pepsi. I need some
Oh,
caffeine.
Pepsi. Yeah. That's what I had. I think a better pass. And what kind of bath are you thinking about, Bruce? Because there ain't none better than that baby oil.
Bruce, I don't think you're probably alone with that statement that you can think of better baths, but it's
Well,
okay.
that's from a
Trust
man
that.
point of view. But if you asked any lady that, they'd be like, disagree.
Oil is never a bad deal. Just
No.
saying.
Except
Just
for
saying.
whenever you get up and your whole bathtub is nothing but pure, or the
You
next
do
person
have to be
goes into the
careful.
shower. Yeah,
You
that's a
do have to
problem.
be careful getting out for sure. Because you
And
could,
trust me, it can dangerous.
yeah, you definitely have to be careful getting out of the tub when you use those two products. But I promise you, you will
I,
never, ever take a bath without those two products again after you try them once.
it reminds me of Ed when Ed wiped out in the bathroom. I mean, it wasn't funny,
Oh,
but it
poor
was.
Ed. The
Wasn't
poor
I
man
on the
has got a
phone with you?
concussion. He's bleeding all over the bathroom, and this chick is ignoring his yells for help. That's all
I
I'm going to say.
I was busy making his dinner. Like I didn't even hear her.
He's
I
yelling,
really didn't.
help! This chick doesn't even pay attention to the man that's laying on the floor.
Well, I heard it go. I heard a big noise in there. I just figured he dropped my shit, my 100 bottles of shampoo out the shower, and I didn't pay no attention to it.
Poor
That's not
Ed.
poor Ed. In case you guys missed it, I posted a picture of Ed and Kurt Angle. He built his deck last year, and the memory came up on Facebook.
Awesome.
And Big Dave was like, "Man, you look like you could take him." I said, "Exactly." I said, "He's a lot bigger than Kurt Angle." And if y'all don't know who Kurt Angle is, he's a WWF wrestler.
Very good wrestler.
Yeah.
And he does a lot for the community, I might
I mean,
add.
his neck is like this. I mean, huge. If you see the picture, I'll have to
Yes.
see if I can put it on the screen. Let me see. I'll have to sit
Go
on
ahead.
again. Okay, let me sit on him, and then I can pop it up on the screen,
Okay.
and then you guys can see what it looks like, what he looks like. And Kurt Angle is he's super nice, and he's from the Pittsburgh area. Let's see. Oh, I didn't put it in the files. Oh, wait. Oh, I have to go grab it and stick it in my file. Hey, I'm live. Oh, so James, do you want to pop on? I can send you the link. So give me a minute.
Come on, James. Come visit with us.
Okay, give me 1 minute, James, and let me pop this picture up, and then I will get you on with us. And take me a minute to transfer. And you guys can see, so if you guys are like playing, take a minute screen, I'll pop it up. All right, there he is. That's Ed and Kurt Angle. And as you can see when I'm saying about his neck, look how big he is. And his arms are huge.
Heck yeah, he's built like a brick house.
He is. And he used to be a U.S. Olympian, too. Okay, so, yep. Olympic medalist, yeah. He is hilarious. And you know why? He is so nice. Him and his wife are the nicest people you could ever meet. And I really don't say that lightly. I really mean it. Okay, so James, I'm going to send you a link and you can join us. I guess. Sherry, are you on Facebook?
I am not.
Okay. All right. All right, James, sent you a link so you can join us. So tap link. All right, Brett. Hey, Brett. Say hi to Brett. He's listening to us. Jason, Play Angry, is chimed in.
Okay, were you able to send him the link?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, I sent it. Actually, Kurt Angle used to be one of my customers, him and his wife, when I
He's
waitress
so
back in the day. And they would call me from the airport and tell me they were coming because they wanted to see how crowded the restaurant was before they actually come in. Because sometimes if they were just really hungry and they were in a short amount of time, so they would give me their order and I would put the order in right away. And if the restaurant was packed, then they would ask it to go because they didn't want to deal with large crowds because
right.
it's a little tough getting out of the airport when
Heck yeah.
everybody from Pittsburgh knows you. You know what I mean? It's different if you walk into like Atlanta airport or something. You can slide by a lot of people, but when you're in Pittsburgh airport and you're from Pittsburgh, he is spotted quickly. You know what I
I'm
mean?
sure. Oh, Bruce said he's very cool. He's an Olympic medalist and he's
Mm-hmm.
funny. You're right. He is
Yeah,
hilarious. You're
yeah.
absolutely right. He is hilarious.
I met Kristen and Edge, and Christian is such a douchebag. He is such a
Really?
cocky little ass. And Edge is super, super, super sweet. And he was just like everybody else, and not Christian's he's like, you want my autograph, don't you? I said, not even close. I said, but keep on trucking. And he's like, you don't want my autograph? I said, no, we're good. And then Edge laughed. He goes, she'll want your autograph. I said, no, I'll take his. Like that. Chris would
Good for
laugh.
you.
Yeah, he would laugh. But
Oh,
he
Baho,
was so
I just
cocky.
doubled you up, you lucky duck.
He actually thought like every woman was like wanted him. And he just like completely jerk. You know what I mean? Just
Yeah.
too sure of himself, I guess. Best way I should say it. His ego was high. Super high.
Yeah, most of them are.
Yeah, but not even Kurt. Like Kurt and his wife, I mean, they are just down to earth people. Who else? I met a lot of the wrestlers that used to come in. Super. Andre, met him. And he's just real quiet, to be honest. And I think he's probably used to dodging people and people just staring him down because he's so big. And he's very untalkative. You know what I mean?
God rest his soul.
But some people just like to hear their self speak. You know what I mean? So they like talking and
You are not welcome, Bruce. You are not welcome, brother. Give me my chips back.
did he take them?
He did. His pocket tens hit a set on the flop.
6. All right, Keith. Keith is climbing. Okay, so elevator, you're in the bucket hole here. Is gotta step it up, bud. You still have 1,298 chips. You're still a chip in a chair, dude. Good luck. Oh, you're at work. Jason's at work. Okay. Yeah,
Oh,
you're
did
gonna
we?
be live. You don't have to put your camera on if you don't want to. Just hit the blocker camera thing on your
Yeah,
end.
and we could just talk.
Yeah.
Keith, good game, buddy.
Oh, Keith is out. Good game, bud. But yeah, you don't have to go on camera if you don't want to. And if you do, I can let you wear the little antennas if you really want. Chris, I guess you're from Georgia, is where I'm guessing you're from.
Who?
Chris Wood.
Chris. Oh, I don't know where Chris is from. Chris, where are you from, bud? Keith has been spending a lot of time in Charleston, and maybe somebody in Charleston.
That's true. Yeah. Well, he has friends all up and down the coast.
Heck yeah, all over.
There's a lot of people in this hand. I'll get rid of some of them. All right. Guess I bet a little too much on that one. Everybody folded. Oh, okay. You're from Louisiana now. I grew up in Georgia. You're from Louisiana. Or that's where Stephanie is moving.
Yep, she
Cage's
sure
lady.
is.
Yep.
Oh, you lived in Georgia, and now you're from. Oh, you live in Georgia now, from Louisiana. Okay, I'm in Georgia
Yeah,
too. In
she's
case you
in
don't.
Georgia. Yep. I think
Yep.
the whole pack here is from Georgia. I'm the only one from Pittsburgh here. While you were eating, I like ran by my window and the whole entire sky is like pink. It is. I almost snapped a
Oh, I
picture.
bet it's
It
pretty.
is so pretty.
I
You know
bet
how
it.
like when the sun goes down, usually you just get that part that's pink. The entire sky was pink. Like it was glowing. Very
Awesome.
pretty.
We need to be at a beach looking at that
That's a fact, man.
with our baby oil on and soft
Our
and
baby oil, yeah, and our
we need to be at
Crisco.
the Coca Cola.
Actually, when you're in the Outer Banks, girl, no lie, as much as I love putting oil on me and tanning spray, you do not walk out that door without putting sunblock on. And I
Oh yeah,
promise you,
well,
I don't
especially
care
for the
like how
beach.
experienced you are with the sun, like you put the sunblock on you
I hear you.
because you're so close to the sun when you're in the Outer Banks that it's not even right. And
Me.
You can,
Just-
I mean, we go through probably 3 bottles of sunscreen the 1 week that we're there, and
Oh, I
that's not
believe
even
it.
joking. I grab whatever bottles and I check expiration dates before we go, and we use the entire thing. My sister's like, "Well, I have a bottle. Do you think I said, "No, you're gonna need a couple bottles." I said, "You need it for the whole family." I said, "Every inch of your body that's exposed to sun." Because you know, people run around in flip flops. You better get the top of your feet like all the
No,
way up.
absolutely.
But you
You have
burn
to
there.
remember, I'm further south than the Outer Banks, so I'm even closer to the sun than that. So we are used to that.
Yeah, you gotta do that sunscreen. It's important. Don't listen. Don't take our advice and be putting sun oil and Crisco on you guys.
Yeah, no. Everybody knows their skin, and if you're
Don't
fearful,
do it.
that darn SPF 50 on, would you, people?
Oh, you live not too far from Kiev. We're sorry. We're so sorry.
Chris, did I meet you? Did I meet you at any of the games, bud?
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering if I met you because she's
And
been there more times than I have, but I've been there.
I'm
We have
so
so much
bad with
fun.
names. If I
I got
haven't,
to
I
meet
forgot.
Dee.
Sorry, Chris.
Got to meet Dee. It was Stephanie was so sweet, and she had bought me a birthday cake, and I was just like, I mean, I was like in tears. I haven't had a
We had
birthday cake
such
since I was
fun. It
little.
was
You know,
so
we had a blast.
it was so
It
fun.
was super fun. Keep getting network status
From who?
for Micmac. We'll call your network provider. Now you're just getting a bad signal, honey. Sometimes it does that. Just don't worry about it.
Such a pain in the neck when it does that.
Yes.
All right, I'm gonna take a little break and eat.
Okay. You eat your artichokes. I don't know what artichokes are, but I'm good. If it's anything like broccoli, I'm really good. I don't know. You guys don't want me to sing. Yes, y'all need to come back down again. It was a lot of fun. Oh, Little Phoenix. Yes, we did. We had so much fun. Yes. And I didn't want to get drunk because I didn't really want you people to really remember me. Like, it was already going to be memorable, but I didn't want to get like wasted where you'd really be like, yeah, we remember that girl. That would have been bad. Because I don't really drink, so it's a very rare occasion when I do drink. Like, I'm having a glass of wine, but this wine will be like the last glass I have for like another month. Well, maybe next week, but we'll see what happens first. Has anybody won any good games lately? Let me know in the comments. What time does the game start? Our games start, Brent, at 8 o'clock. We run them every Tuesday and every Thursday from 8 to roughly maybe 11. Sometimes a little after 11 is over. And they're on Home Stars poker games. And if you message me, private message me on here, and I will give you our code to get in our games, and they're absolutely free. And then we get sponsors and people donate gifts, and we have a tournament of champions. So whenever you win one of our home games, you get on the list. And this is the list, you guys. Like, super long list of all the winners of the home games, and then you get a seat into the tournament of champions, and then you play for those great prizes. Like, we even have Run Good donate like $100 gift card once. We had, I mean, we just get great prizes, and you guys have donated poker chip sets to, like, I mean, amazing gifts. So get in and, like I said, message me and I will get you the code, and every Tuesday and Thursday. Last one for the next 10 minutes. I'm having a beer. Oh, you're having a beer? Man, that's a good hand. I'm gonna hold it. What kind of beer do you drink, Bruce, in Canada? I'm definitely not a beer person. I actually have a bottle of chocolate wine. I've been saving it. The chocolate wine's pretty good. I used to work at a wine store, so anytime we get a new bottle, it'd be like I would put it under the counter and be like, taking this home. And I would have so much liquor by the end of my season that I worked, but I mostly just collect it, you know, or give it as gifts. Sleeman today. Never heard of it. I have never heard of Sleeman. And we have, and oh, I just wanted to let him know, Brent, our players, we have bracelet winner players. This is the amateur and pro series game, and we have some really good players. And our games are super tough. I have Cajun Lady next to me. How did I get her? Didn't you know? PR stars. Lug nuts. They changed my seats, didn't they? And I just noticed. Oh, it's a Canada brewery. Nice. Good game, Cajun Lady. Good luck, everybody. We are down to 16 players, you guys. Labels is in first place. Let's go. She's kicking butt, and she had 2 knockouts at 37K. And she is still holding tight at second place. Johnny Liv, whoop whoop, LF Foot. He is in third place. Way to go, buddy. And I'm sorry I didn't come in the chat and say hi today. I was just chilling. I was playing poker. I took what place did I take today? 6th place and 15K. It was a turbo. It was super fun. Yeah, our late registration's only 45 minutes, or 35 minutes, something like that. I think 35 minutes. Plus 4. No, they're talking about vegetables on TV. I can do cauliflower, but I can't do no artichoke stuff. Oh, Cajun Lady's all in on my raise. Oh, man. Micmac comes over top of it. We're going to fold. Pocket aces versus jacks. Let's go. Good luck. Boom. And the aces takes the win. Good game, Micmac. Good game, babe. That was a decent hand to shove with for sure. Nice hand, Steph. Me? Awesome hand. Everybody wants pocket aces. I haven't had pocket aces yet. Or ace king or ace queen. Well, ace queen once. I haven't had nothing decent.
Okay, just a little house cleaning. Registration's only 40 minutes.
Oh, I was close. I said
Yep.
45,
You said
35. I was,
you said
yeah, I
40.
was like, we
I
were
was like,
close,
in the
people.
middle. I was chewing. I was like, it's the one in the middle.
You could have put the camera on and been like, get my medal.
The middle. Oh, Lord. Too funny.
You know, one night, whenever we're live like this, I'm going to go live on TikTok too. And
Oh,
we can do a
God.
show live. That would be fun. Oh my
Oh
God.
my Lord.
We need Keith for that one too. Cause did you see the little TikTok thing that I sent him? Worcestershire sauce. There's
Yes.
three
I
things that
like
people should never say. I'm gonna have to pull it up. I
it
forget what the
was
heck it is. It was hilarious. Three things that people should never say.
and I can't
And
remember what the first two were.
I don't know. But the third one was just straight ass funny.
The third one was
And
Worcestershire sauce.
Worcestershire sauce.
Oh,
Okay.
cute.
I heard somebody laughing. Who the hell's laughing?
Oh my God, my son. They're watching the Golden Warriors game. We are a very competitive household. We love any and all sports. And so I'm sure he's in there talking shiz.
Okay, so here's the TikTok videos. See if I can turn the volume up.
It's for people to say,
Okay,
I
wait.
was wrong. I need help. And Worcestershire sauce. Worcestershire sauce. These are the hardest things for people to say.
It reminded me of his accent. And it's so cute. And it's just the only reason people have a hard time saying that word is because they have accents from where we
Right.
live.
Where
You know,
right.
and I'm sure like some people that are listening to us and they think that I have an accent, maybe like I do, it's a Pittsburgh accent. Because people go, oh my God, where are you from? Right? But but when I go outside, and like when I'm at Sherry and Keith, they both have accents. Now Keith has a stronger accent than you.
He does,
You
unless
got the
I
more
get
sweeter accents of the.
if I get into it with my friends, I could talk just as southern as anyone
Oh
else.
no, Keith, he has it nailed with the southern. Like
Yeah.
he really
But
does, and it's
I
so natural for him.
I
You know
just
what
try
I
to
mean?
pronounce the words properly just because I'm hard-headed that way.
Right?
But I am. I just, when I moved
Are
down
you
here
the China child
years
in
ago.
class that corrected other people?
No, 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 no. For me, it was no, no. For me, it was when I moved south. Um, and this is no like I'm not trying to be ugly, but I just wanted my kids to talk properly. I didn't care if they used slang words like down yonder or y'all or whatever, but
We
I
say
wanted
use
them to
here.
have proper
Use.
sentence structure and speak our language properly. That was very important to me because literally, um, well, Baho! I'm just gonna fold because there's
You're
too
so
much out
kind.
there that can beat me. Um, so for me, it was just making sure my children were raised speaking properly, so they entered the business world with the proper use of English. And so I was very conscious of that when my kids were little. I didn't care if they used,
Yeah.
any of the Southern terms, but you were going to have correct sentence structure.
Well, I was
You're going
from
to,
like the boondocks. Like we grew up like almost on the West Virginia border, and we never like went to the city. We didn't know city people. You know what I mean? Like at all. And if we did, like we had a like substitute teacher, they would be like, "Dude, where are you from?" And you could tell if they were from the city immediately.
right.
You know what I mean?
Well,
Because I
and
mean,
for me, it's so funny because when I go up to visit family, say outside of Chicago, they say, "Oh my gosh, you sound so Southern." And then when I am here in Georgia and I go somewhere, they're like, "Where are you from? You sound like you're from the north somewhere." And I now have kind of a combination of both, right? And
I think you do have a combination of
yeah,
both.
for
That's
sure,
what makes you very unique.
for
And
sure.
but definitely, I remember the first time I talked to Keith, it was just super fun. Like
Oh my gosh. And he just
fun.
loves to play into that, which makes it
Yeah.
so hilarious. He
But
is.
yeah, it was immediately fun to talk to, for
When he
sure.
gets that southern twang just acting goofy, oh my god. I just die. It's
So
so
anybody
funny.
that's listening to us two now and you don't know Keith will probably be on a little bit. I don't know if he's driving, whatever. I know he was in the game. So we'll see if he tags on with us tonight.
I don't know. He might not. He might be mad at me for calling his bluff.
He's so angry.
But I didn't do it with
He
8-3.
put
I
a
didn't
note
do it
on
with
you, is what
8-3.
he
I did
did.
do it with top pair, top kicker. So,
I just pulled the top pair of that hand.
uh-oh.
Yes, I did. Good Lord.
Not a good idea. Not a good way
No,
to.
and that's because I'm gabbing away.
Oh, I
There
know.
was a Jack King 9 on top, and I had folded. Okay. Now, connection issues. Why the heck am I having a connection issue? Can you guys still hear us?
Oh, who's having
Can
an
you
issue,
hear us?
honey?
I had a warning that popped up. It said connection issue.
Oh, all right. Bruce, let us know if you can still hear us, bud. Little Phoenix, let us know if you can still hear us. Chris, somebody.
Put a little dot, put the follow dot in the chat so I know. You know, like whenever you're wanting to follow a post and people put a little dot.
Yes.
I always like to be the funny little one and puts the big giant dot. Then like following. And if you wonder how you can get a giant dot to do that, just Google it. Google lets you have anything you want. Yes. Okay. Chris said, "Yeah, I can still hear us." Okay, good. Because
Hey,
I had
thank you.
a warning that popped up and said I had. Bruce is funny. He's like, "Can't hear you at all." LOL. Yes, I can. Thinker. So I guess Mr. Minnie's not coming on.
All right. That's okay.
Okay. Curtis said yes. Thank you, Curtis.
Oh, good. Thank you. Thank you.
I just wanted to make sure. I don't know. Maybe my internet just zoomed. And now. But we had tornado warnings yesterday here. It said, take cover. And I'm looking outside and it was beautiful. I was like, super high. It's crazy. Super crazy. But no, we did have really bad weather, but we just got lucky that it was quite mist from here. So thankfully. It reminds me of Peaches hanging in the closet on the final table.
Let me tell you, always here for a fun time.
She's on fire.
Oh my God.
That's diehard people.
So talk
Diehard.
about a degenerate. Good God. There's a tornado and you're in the closet playing the game, a free poker game, I might add, because you're the chip leader and you don't want to give up your spot.
He said I got so quiet. And I go, who's in the closet with you? You go, everybody.
They were not happy I was playing poker. Let me just put that out there.
It's such a delay. And I guess she was staring at him. And I mean, you can imagine. She's like, everybody.
Good thing we weren't on the YouTube at that time because
You freaking lost it. I mean, lost
you would
it.
have just seen my eyes because it would have been dark all around me.
Well, when I take myself to that moment in time, my tummy still hurts so bad. How bad I laughed. I mean, just straight funny shit. And it
But
wasn't funny because it was such distraction.
it was
Like
millions.
Karen's house when she opened the door next morning because they all fell asleep in the closet, of course, because the the tornado, and her house is the only one standing. The whole town's dismayed. Like, I'm like, so I mean, we laugh about it, but it wasn't funny. I mean, it was that serious. But I'm still going to
It
pick on
was
her
the
because
biggest.
that's her life about this
It was
tornado.
the biggest
Yeah,
hit of town in our
it was devastating.
yeah, it
Even
was.
though it was just you remember the minutes. I mean,
Right. Yeah,
and
we
then
were
just
very
to see the
fortunate.
pictures the next day. It was
Yeah.
just wow, it took
And
your
it
breath
came
away.
really close to us. I mean, it
Very
was
close.
close to us, and we were very lucky. There
Yes.
were a lot of people that were not so lucky, and I still wonder today how there were no deaths that day because, as Raquel could tell you, I took lots of videos of the damaged areas,
It was
and how
unreal.
people were in those houses and survived is it's a miracle. I just
It is.
have goosebumps thinking
I
about
did
it
too. Yeah.
because
And
it was devastating, and how they were able to survive in those homes, and there were like 2 walls left standing, or
yes,
3
it
walls
was
left
like
standing.
yeah,
It
it
was
was like
mind
huge house.
boggling.
There's just a little piece of
Yeah, it was
our house
mind boggling.
standing. It was
And
unreal.
it was scary, and it was, there were, everybody was walking around like zombies because they didn't know, like, what do we do now? This is our
Right.
whole life destroyed before us. Like, the people were, I mean, I am
And
blessed
yeah,
we
and
were
I
able
think
to.
that's just what it is. You just become, like you feel like so blessed because
Yeah,
something
we were
so
blessed
horrible
that we were all safe and
happened.
sound, and I was also blessed that I was able to go help, you know. And a lot
Yeah,
of people, as Raquel will tell you, a lot of people in the poker community, including Raquel, um, sent me either items that we needed for the victims or sent me money, and I went to buy stuff. For weeks afterwards, I was going out to the damaged area to help
little
people.
kings and queens stepped up,
Little
and
Kings and Queens
I mean,
brought me a whole truckload of stuff for the victims, and
they were amazing. Yeah,
it was an amazing
they were
coming
amazing.
together of the poker community, and I'm thankful for it because, it may have been a small gesture by everyone, but guess what? To the people it helped, it was ginormous.
All right, Bernie Mac, what you got, girl? What you got? This is like my ultimate hand. I hit a straight there. I was like, I just need the queen, and the queen came, gave me
Nice.
Jack 10. I was just lucky the queen came, that's all. I would have lost a lot of chips. But
Well,
David, as soon as I get off of John, I'm sorry. John, when I get done with this live, I will get our information sent over to you. And you can join us on our next game will be on Tuesday, which will be what's the date? On the 7th. Oh, speaking of um like degenerate gamblers, I think Keith is the only one that hasn't like fallen out of a chair or hid in a closet and still played the game. He did. I think he did
he's
go
due.
outside.
He's due for something
He
because we've
is
done
so
our
new. It's
share.
his turn. We were live in my chair. Ed bought me a new
Gaming chair.
gaming chair for Christmas,
Yep.
and this thing is like superb. It's really, really cool. And it fell right out of it. Not just once, not twice. I just kept falling out of it. And we
You
live on
talk about
YouTube?
a wino. I think you're a wino if you fall out of your chair every other minute, don't y'all?
All I did was lean forward, and the back wheels just
The thing would
left.
just shoot out. And she was playing poker one night, and it happened when she had pocket aces.
I'm laying on the floor. I could hear me fly. He's in bed, and I was like, "Oh my god, I got aces up, stretching up to
And
click
she's
the
yelling, I
button.
fell, I fell. And I'm like, are you okay? She's like, I've got aces.
I got aces." I think I said it out loud so everybody knew what I had, and I was clicking the button. Like, you wait all night for pocket aces.
It was, oh my God. I was worried that you were hurt, though. I
Right?
mean,
And I'm sure I was black and blue for sure the next day. And
yeah.
Ed was like, "Oh my God." And he had taken my other chair and put it in the garage. And he says, bringing the other chair back. I was like, "No, baby, I'll get used to the other chair." Bullshit. He's like, "No." So I got up next morning, his chair was back. I'm like, "Thank you." He
Good
goes, "You're
job, Ed
welcome."
Jed.
All right. I'm like, "Thank you, baby." But he was super funny.
Yeah,
So
because
I
what
guess this
some of you don't
lady,
know is this chick has a bad knee. She's old. She's got bad knees, head,
oh,
shoulders, everything. So, one fall and she's like broken. So,
I'm broken for sure.
you
I guess
know,
Mr. Needy's still doing his hair. I don't know.
well, I didn't know hair was a requirement because look at mine right now. I've been running around today. It was hotter than a hoochie coochie. And let me tell you, I was running around here doing errands thinking, why am I out here when it's 10,000 degrees out?
I hear you, girl. You in
Oh,
that peach stand. I'm sure it was hot then too when you're doing the peach. Do you have like an umbrella you pop up?
we have a tent that we put up and sit under the
Okay,
tent. And then we
good.
also
Okay,
have a place to plug in a fan. So on really hot days, we take this stand up fan.
good, good.
Yeah, you don't get many breezes here, believe it or not.
Right, it's so
So,
humid there.
it's just humid, dead air. So we get the fan out there. It helps a lot.
That's
Um,
how it was the other day when we were like over at 90. It was
yeah,
just
last weekend
extreme.
it was really nice out there. It wasn't really like overly hot, but I don't know what it's supposed to be this weekend. I got to go pick up the batch tomorrow morning. Um,
Wait till you get in Vegas, man. You talk about dry air. It's just super, just
I
super
love
cool.
it out there. The
I love
hotter,
it
the
at
better.
night. I
I
love it
love
when
it.
it's super summer nights, like
Yeah,
in the
I love
midsummer
it.
at night.
I love to go hike when it's 100 degrees because it's really I'm asthmatic, and so yeah, the dry air is hard for me, but it's easier than humid, moist air.
I agree. Yeah,
So I feel so great when I go to Vegas. It's crazy.
I do too. I don't like getting up. Like if when I'm in Vegas, I want to be up early and then be out of the sun from like about 11 to like 3:34. Even 4 o'clock's still really hot. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm just going to tell you, I will go hiking anytime. I don't care if it's 115 degrees. I hiked the Grand Canyon for 5 days. It was 115 degrees every day.
Wow. Wow.
Loved it. Loved it. Now, granted, I'm a little bit bigger these days, but hopefully that's going to be a thing of the past here soon. But yeah, thank you, Bajo. I got lucky. It was a nice flop, bud.
Oh, is he out or is he still in?
Now, he was talking about the last hand I flopped a
Oh,
boat.
okay.
I had ace king and labels had ace jack and the flop came out ace king. It's always nice when the flop is with you,
You sound like Star Wars.
right? May the flop be with you. Dude, I cannot wait
Oh,
to try this stuff.
I can't wait
I
for you to try it too. Make sure you
wait.
take video. You talk about videos. That's a video I
I'll be
want.
calling you tomorrow. I'm at the ER. I tried that pink
Bruce
spirit.
wants the other video. I'll take that video. I definitely want a picture of that. I've never heard of this. Okay, so I'm going to take you guys back in the day. Do you guys remember Dippity Doo?
Oh my god, yes, it was goop for your hair.
Yes, Goop.
It
I
was
mean,
so
who's the dude that I'm thinking of, the Shana Na guy that from the Happy
oh no,
Days?
that guy.
Uh,
Oh,
Peter Russo,
Fonzie? Fonzie.
Fonzie. He would do the Dippity Doo hair stuff, and that's how your hair stayed if you put it in there, like
It
super.
glued it. It literally like it was goopy, pasty, and then when
Yes,
it dried, it just your hair
Chris
stayed
hard.
wherever.
Like it's hard.
Wherever you parked it, it stayed forever until you washed it out.
I've seen
Oh,
the post for that for Facebook, and it was just fun to read all the comments. You know what I
dippity
mean?
dip. I wonder if is it still around? Like, do they even
I
still make
don't
it?
think
Let's see.
so.
I'm gonna Google it. Let's
All
see if
right.
they.
Do you ever see like absurd post on Facebook and you just want to read it just for the comments?
Oh yes,
That's like the
a
funnest
thousand times a day.
part.
I don't know
I
if I'm
don't
scrolling.
think that Dippity Doo. It's just called Dip, DIPDDEEDO.
No, that's not how it's spelled, but
Dippity
close.
Doo. It was something like that. Dippity.
They still make it.
No way. And it's in a big bottle. How funny is that shit?
They still make it.
How much is that price? It's like $15.
$12.62 for that stuff.
Damn. You're talking like a maybe $2, $3 product.
Oh my God. It probably was 99 cents when we used to buy it.
Maybe 50 cents. Yeah. It was
Yeah.
dirt cheap. Yeah. I bet
Yeah.
not even 99 cents. 99 cents was too much back in the day.
Yes. So funny, girl. Dippity doo. And it's called, and it's DIPPITDO.
Oh, that's close. That was close.
No, you were not. But
That was
good
a little
try.
bit close.
Good try. I
That
never
was
fault
so
anyone for trying.
good.
Hey, have you started watching the Viking shows yet? Oh my goodness.
Mm.
We thought
Nice
the
dinner, Darren.
Cowboys were hot in Yellowstone. You got to go start watching the Viking show.
Really?
Oh, yes, girl. Yes.
Nice.
Either Valhalla. I recommend you watch Valhalla first, and then the other series is called The Last Kingdom. It's so good. They're both so good. So good. We just started watching Blacklist. Blacklist or Blackfish?
Blackfish is good. Yeah, yeah. Well, I'm on a kick with the mayor of Kingston because that's the movie I applied for.
Oh, somebody
So
else said it was good.
it is good. It's so good. So the movie that I tried out for, I didn't try out, but I signed up to be extra in the background. It is season 2 of the mayor of Kingston.
Oh, that's where I heard it from. You were telling us about that the other day. That's
And the
what I know.
first season was filmed in Detroit. So my friend Luann, she signed up for it too. So we're going to cause some trouble on the set and just
I
have
would love this
all
would be so
summer.
amazing.
I know. I wish you lived here to come. Like, oh my
It would
gosh,
be so amazing. We would
so
have so
fun.
much fun.
We would have fun.
Game.
Well, it's a jail scene, so we're going to be in jail.
Fingers crossed. I hope you guys
My
get
friend
it.
Jason's like, I hope they make you a meth head. I was like, what? He goes, it'd be hysterical, Raquel. I was
That
like,
would
oh
be
my
funny.
God. Like, you're funny. Meth head.
I love it.
Jason's so funny. How about like if well, they asked you to use your car, so I still could be Mustang girl.
That
And I
would
put
be
yes,
so cool if they
right?
use your
Because
car. That would
right.
be amazing. I
That's what
would
I
do it.
said. I said because I'm Mustang girl. I said, so yeah, I want my car in it. I was just like, hell yeah. And then I seen a scene with Rip Runner. He was flying like 100 miles an hour going through Detroit. I come out and told it, hell no, they ain't use my car. I was
Oh,
like,
they would never use your car like that. They wouldn't
no,
use
but
your
it was just funny because I seen the
yeah.
scene where he was flying down the road and then crashed
That,
into a fence. I'm
yeah,
like,
that
yeah,
no
that'd be a good
bueno.
no.
No, thank you.
But just to have my car in the background of the movie,
It would be amazing.
yeah,
I
and
would
I can
love
pay
that.
for it, so it'd be super fun.
Heck
Now,
yeah.
the only thing about having my car out in the heat like that, especially in the summer, it's just so hot because it's black. You
Right,
know.
right. Okay,
Uh,
we're on break. You want to give us a rundown of who's doing what?
yep. And Darren won. Took all my chips. He had Ace King. I had the Ace 9. I figured it'd be a chop pot, but no.
Oh, good game.
Thanks. And Bajo, good game. I just see that you went out, bud. Okay, D, it's the 4 knockouts. It's 61K. Way to make an entrance, lady. Darren
Welcome
won.
back, D.
Right? 33K in second place. Gems 1994 in third. The Cajun Lady 265 in fourth place, so 24K. Peaches 1717 is in fifth place.
Woo, woo.
Whoop, whoop. Labels 12 is 2 knockouts, 18K. Little Birdie PR Star 65 is in 7th place with 2 knockouts at 13K. Rough Racer 1 is in 8th place with 1 knockout in 12K. 9th place is Lugnuts 14. You are sitting in 9th. 10th is Bernie 9326.
Whoop,
And
whoop. Good job,
now
you guys.
SU Hicks Fan, you are horse in 11th place at a little over 5K chips. So good luck, you guys.
Good luck. Good luck. I'll be right back. I got to put this stuff in the fridge.
Okay. All right, you guys stock up on your beverages. We still have another hour. Probably another hour. And Curtis Larson, what event are you playing at the WSOP? I do not know. Let's see. Brett, I'll try to. John. Okay, so let's see. We will send you. I have to. I will send you our flyer for our games. Brett, where are you guys from? Oh, no one's from Florida. I'm sorry, guys. I'm just looking for a flyer if anybody has that. And we also have a Flophouse group. So, our Facebook group, or you can come to the site, which we have a live chat room, you guys, and it's called flophousepoker.club. And there's a lot of great information to keep on the front page. Upcoming games, there's a link to our shows as well, and a link to all of our bios for all the hosts. So if you guys scroll down on the front page, you can find Peach's poker pics, all of her pictures that she takes for WSOP. Well, any poker, really. She goes to every game.
I try to get around and get everybody's pictures.
She gets around. Did you guys hear her?
Hey, hey, hey. Stop telling us.
Don't tell your secrets.
Oh, gosh.
I know. I'm looking for a flyer, and it's like way down in there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know.
All right, but I'll find it. Just give me a. After go 500 pictures.
Hey, go on the pictures. Yeah, go on the Facebook page, the pictures. It should be.
I found it. Okay. All right, John, here is okay. So what you do is you have to win a Tuesday or a Thursday, either one of those nights, and you have to take first or second place. And once you do, you get on the list of Tournament of Champions. And we haven't announced the Tournament of Champions yet, but it'll roughly be about 6 to 8 weeks. And we will have prizes that we award to all the players. So that's what we're
And
doing.
if anybody would like to donate a prize, let one of us know so we could get it on the list.
Yes.
And we'll just ask you to hold on to that prize until the winner is has won it, and then we'll ask you to just ship it directly to the winner. So please let us know if you'd like to donate something.
People donate such great gifts. I mean, we've had poker chip sets. We've had I mean, my gosh, I can't even
purses,
explain all the things.
backpacks. We've had
Joe
gift cards.
Stapleton signed a backpack from Poker
Yeah.
Stars. He was one of our guests that we had on. We've
T-shirts,
interviewed so many
yeah,
great people.
hot
I can't
sauce.
even
We've
begin.
had products from the Bee Company in Savannah, honey.
Yes.
Hot sauce.
Oh,
I'm trying to
right.
think.
Oh my gosh, Amazon gift card from
Gift cards. Yeah.
Miss Sharon. That was the last one that she donated for us. It was super sweet.
And if you're the jackass of the tournament, the first person that goes out, you're gonna get this little bobble butt trophy.
And sometimes I give away my homemade candy as gifts.
Yeah.
It depends. It won't be in the summertime. I will tell you that much. But Brett, I send you.
I gave a
did send
snow
you.
globe away one time.
Yes, the snow globe. I wanted to win it so bad.
Yeah.
I did. I remember. All right, so I sent those guys the links because they are listening to us from the live stream on my Facebook page.
Awesome.
And remember, this season, whoever wins the most home games, whoever wins the most, okay? Like, so if it's tied, you guys will be put in a drawing and then we'll draw, but usually we'll have to be in one person. You will be in a drawing for a Flop House t-shirt.
Whoop, whoop.
So, and that, and actually we've had Bruce, and I felt so bad because he was our grand winner last year, but I didn't give prize out for it. We just decided to add it to it.
The new thing. It's a new thing.
So, if you would like to be part of our games, and if you would like to be a guest, and you guys can, we interview everybody. We like
Come
to
on
just chat
over.
and get to meet people. So, anybody would like to come on? And if you're camera shy, not like us, you can just turn off your little camera. We are definitely not shy.
Speak for yourself. I'm so shy.
Hmm. Guess how I met her? You can only imagine. Wasn't because she was shy.
You
And
know,
no, there was no video for that.
thank God. Oh,
Is
Lord.
Keith really still that mad at you? He hasn't come on. He's like,
He might be, or he may be exhausted and need to go to sleep.
I doubt it. He's probably locked out of his hotel room again.
Oh, God. Who was it that posted that they were in Vegas? Where were they? Vegas? And they went out on the balcony for a cigarette and the balcony locked behind them. Who was that?
Oh my God, I would die. Was it like the Cosmopolitan or something? Because
I don't remember.
that would be devastating.
I can't remember where it
You'd
was.
be
Oh no,
packing
it
a
was.
long
I know
time.
who it was. It was Lisa. She was down in Disney for a work thing, and she went out on the balcony of her room, and she got locked out. On the balcony.
No, oh my gosh, that'd be the worst.
Oh my God! How long before you could get someone's attention to
Well,
come get you?
when you're at the Cosmopolitan, you have sliding doors, so you can't really get locked out.
Well, you can if they have one of those locks, like on the bottom, where like people sometimes put a stick.
Yeah,
Now they
yeah.
have these locks for that, so you got to be careful because you could screw yourself up there too.
Word. I couldn't even imagine. That would be terrible. I'd be yelling down to the people.
Hell
Somebody
yeah,
would be nice enough to help you. You know what I mean?
hell yeah. But you got to hope that you're not like up 50 floors and no one's going to hear you unless you're like one of your people around you have their door open or out on the
I'd be
balcony
like,
themselves.
help. I would just keep yelling, help, help, help.
My God.
I don't know what I would do. I'm just imagining
I
what
would
I would
panic
do.
like that. I would be panic. I mean, I could sit out there for a little while, but there comes a time, a time. It sort of happened to me when I was
Yeah.
in France. This is about 6 or 7 years ago when Natalie was still on the tennis tour. And we went to this little town for a tournament in the south of France, almost on the border of Spain. And they had this really beautiful church that was cathedrals like inside and built in the 1800s. And of course, I like to take photos and I love to visit old churches.
Oh,
So
yeah. I
she
love
went
old
to
churches
practice.
too.
Yeah. So she went to go practice, and I was going to go to this church to take some pictures. Taking these amazing pictures, and I go out to their little courtyard, and I'm taking pictures out there, and I go to leave, and I am locked in the courtyard. And I am like, oh, I started to like panic a little, but there were like 8 doors. And so I had to go test each of the doors. Every last door was locked.
Oh my
And
gosh.
so there was,
But did they have benches in there? Because, like, if it got night, you could just lay on the bench and sleep.
no. It
No.
was just like flowers. It was just, yeah, no, there was nothing out there. Zero. And of course, my cell phone is useless because I'm in another country.
Oh my
And
God.
so I go. There was like a metal fence, a wrought iron fence, and
Right.
there were people passing by, and I just kept like, I need help, and somebody finally understood English and came over, and I said, I'm locked in, and they said 1 minute, and about 10 minutes later, I hear this big clunk of a old wooden, like the door and the lock. You could hear the click of the
Yeah.
lock of the door. And I walked over there, and there was the little monk, and he just was laughing. I go, it's not funny. He goes, no, this happens all the time. I was like, oh, awesome. I mean,
Right.
awesome.
But why
But,
do they lock it if it happens all the time?
yeah. Well, they were
Yeah.
done because mass had ended. And so they were going home
Oh,
like they were done for the day. But
wow.
I guess they never checked the courtyard before they leave, which I would think with visitors or even parishioners,
Well, maybe.
you would
Yeah.
check that
You would
area.
think, like, the big places like that, maybe there's cameras.
No, no,
There's no cameras. Wow.
no, no,
That's crazy.
no. It
And
was,
then
and so
you're in another
all I kept,
country, so that would be bad.
well, all I kept thinking is, well, eventually Natalie will wonder where I'm at. And so she'll start at the
Well, at
place
least
I
you want
told
to
her I
win.
was
That's
going.
true. Yeah, that
That's
is.
all I kept thinking to myself is Natalie will eventually miss me, maybe 5 hours from now. But
So
at some
eventually they
point,
do.
she'll be like,
Was it
where's
real
my
hot?
mom?
How was the
No,
weather?
no, it was a very pretty day that day.
Oh, okay. So that wasn't so
So,
bad, dramatic
yeah, it
wise.
was,
That's
oh,
scary.
damn it. Every time I get a good stack, I lose it to a kicker. But that's okay. So, anyway, so that was our story for that town, right? Sherry got locked in the damn courtyard. It was, oh yeah. Yeah, I was starting to panic because I was like, oh my God, I literally could be here overnight if I could be here 4 or 5 hours. Then I was like, oh my God, if I have to sleep out here, I'm never going to make it. Oh God.
That's crazy.
Well, I just was hopeful that she would start to look for me at the place she knew I was going, right? That was the only hope I had was like,
Or she
please
would have
use,
just said you got kidnapped. You're in a foreign
you
country.
know,
Like, you know what I mean? She'd be like, my mother was kidnapped. She'd be at the police station.
No, I think she would come look. She would take some friends and go, my mom is missing. Come with me. Let's go see if she, you know, and I think she would look first. But anyway, it was just
Did you
funny.
ask her what she would have done?
We did have that conversation, but I don't
Oh,
remember. I don't
okay,
remember.
because I would have been like, make sure.
Yeah,
You know what
I
I
don't.
mean?
Oh, I was just like, I could not believe I was stuck in that courtyard. I was like, oh my God, how am I going to
That's
get out of here?
scary.
Because there's like these big wooden old doors. Like it's not something like you could pick the lock or break a window to, help
Right.
yourself. There was like no way to get out of there. I was like, oh, yeah, it was not
Only
good.
you did. And
It
she
was
wants me to
not
go on a
good.
trip with her.
Oh, yeah. Always an adventure. You won't be
Always.
bored.
That is a fact. Me and PR Stars had a little adventure after party. We were traveling down the 95. I don't know where we was, to be honest, but yeah,
I still can't believe y'all stayed in that car.
me either. She did get us to the hotel. I will give her that much.
Yeah, barely, but yes.
Like insane. And then we even passed the cop. I'm pretty sure of it. But me, I was just looked at Susan. I said, just buckle up. She goes, yeah, good idea. And I was like, and I'm saying this to Miss Safety Girl. You know what I mean?
Miss, yeah.
I'm not even lying. Like, and I'm like, just buckle up. It's, and that was like our only choice. Like, buckle up. And we're trying to put the seatbelts on, click them. Like, oh my God.
Was that before or after she screamed out, there's the police?
Probably after. I don't think it was before. Like, I can't remember that far back. Oh, Susan, good game, babe.
Good
Nice
game.
hand there. Love nuts. Whoop, whoop. She had ace jack suited. It was suited. Oh my gosh. Let me pull that hand back up. That was a crazy hand. Um, and King 10, no ace on the flop. You're having connection issues. Every time I review a hand, it tells me I have connection issues.
Oh,
So I
weird.
can't review your hands. I know. Oh, I could. I don't know how Keith did that, but he was able to bring up our game, the final table. We're on the final table, right?
Oh,
Yes.
I don't know how you did that.
I don't either.
Congratulations on the final table, people.
Dee is still kicking. Man, she was at 61K. She is at 83K. 5 knockouts. Girl's on fire. And she ain't going to WSOP. You better sign up now, girlie. Oh, they're giving
Right.
her a cool down. LS fan. Giving you a cool down. Oh, my little grandson's birthday is tomorrow.
Oh, what'd you get him?
I got him. Oh, not tomorrow. I'm sorry. In a couple days. But I got him. It's Saturday. It's the day before my birthday. But I got him a water sprinkler
Oh,
that
how
it spins and we have them in so it shoots water like extreme craziness. It's called the crazy
oh,
sprinkler.
oh,
And what else did I get him? Oh, it's like a hockey net and
oh,
you got like 4 corners and it all shoots up with water and you like run through it. It's almost like a little car wash thingy. But
oh, how
it
fun.
reminds it's just super cool. And I'm sure it's made of like plastic PVC piping and all that stuff. So it ain't gonna last all summer. It's just something fun to play with. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's like one of those things. And he loves water. He loves it.
Well,
And we
he'll
can't
be
get him a
excited to have
pool.
that.
Like a pool's not real safe for him.
Yeah.
So, because he's still little. But anything to do with water is super fun. Oh, good game there.
Good game. Good
I
game.
was a fan, David. I mean, Chris. I'm sorry. Chris. Yeah. Good game, babe. Let's see. We'll have connection issues again. Ace Queen versus Pocket Sixes. Beaches takes it down. 21K.
Whoop,
Nice.
whoop. Thanks.
All right. We are down to 8 players, you guys. Good luck. She's taking the lead for sure. Darren's shortly behind her. Over 50K.
I don't know. Somebody needs to check his ID. He looks awful young.
He does for a grandpa. He definitely does.
I don't know if he's old enough to play our game.
No, if you come into the liquor store, I probably card you every time. I'll be like, ID, please. It's funny because the women would get pissed when you card them. But guys are like, hell yeah, I got ID. They pull it right out. They want to see that shit. It's so funny. Women are like, really? Mm-hmm. I know how it works. Yeah, the wine is pretty good. It's all right. This is a local wine, Pennsylvania wine. Our local ones are pretty good. The best ones that I've ever had was in North Carolina.
You need to try my cheap one that I found. A few years back, I was in Texas and this gentleman served me a glass of this wine. And I used to, when I would drive to Texas for tennis stuff, I would bring a case back because I couldn't get it here in Georgia. And it's just low hanging fruit and it's the sweet red. Oh my
I
God.
that's what I sometimes I like that cheap wine. You know what I
It
mean?
is like Kool-Aid. It is so good. I have turned
That's
so many.
almost like the wine in North Carolina. It's just cheap and it's red and it's just so good.
It's so delish. I mean, when I have turned so many people onto that wine and they're like, really? I'm like, just try it. Just try it. You will be amazed.
I say this is a local wine, but it's not. It's bottled in New York.
Okay.
So and Severe Lakes, beautiful Serenial Lake. Hazelnut. I don't
Oh,
know.
Chris, that's an awesome story. He said, I remember the midnight I turned 21. We went to the store and passed my ID on the counter shouting, yeah, I'm 21.
They all do that, dude. Everybody. I'll
He's
tell
like,
you the
hell yeah, I'm
craziest.
21.
I had this young kid that come up, and when I say kids, I say like 21, 22, and they're young
Right,
to me because my son's like 35, okay?
right.
And he comes through the line, I'm like, ID, please. And he goes, and he just smiles and he pulls it out and hands it to me. And he's like pretty proud of himself. And I check it, swipe ID, make him sign that he verified his age, blah, blah, blah. And I go, wait a minute. I said, happy birthday. He goes, thank you. And then he's like still smiling. He's holding his liquor. He
Oh,
leaves. Next one comes up and I said, ID, please. And then I just looked at him. I said, what? What? And then I look out the window and the other one's snickering. It was his twin brother. They
oh,
were
that's
twins.
amazing.
And I like it threw me for a loop. And I was just like thinking, I just waited on you. And
Right?
he says, do you want my ID? And I said, and I know it was his birthday. And I go, yes, please. Like that. I almost said no because like I already know your twin brother. Like we already did this. But considering it was your 21st, they want to be carded. You know what I
Of
mean? Like
course.
just the
Of course.
saying,
Of
they
course.
wait for that moment. So I was like, yes, please.
That's awesome. Listen, I'm frozen up. I'm going to go out and come right back in.
Okay, she's gonna go warm up people. But yeah, they all definitely do that at the liquor store, especially when you're 21 and you wanna.
Hell yeah.
And like, yeah, I'm old enough. It's just cute too at the same point. But I mean, those twin kids like threw me for a loop. And I'm just like looking at them thinking, wait, I just waited on you. And I mean, they were identical twins.
That's awesome.
Crazy.
You know,
Yeah.
were so excited to go to that liquor store.
And they look like the kind of good kids that didn't drink all the time, but you know that they
They
were still
were
getting a bottle of
excited.
liquor.
Hell yeah.
I don't really remember what they bought, but it wasn't anything really good. Because we all know the good stuff there. All the good stuff is on the top shelf where I can't reach.
Oh God, this short one over here.
So funny. Jen had me a stepping stool. A stepping stool was for like every bottle because all liquors are top shelf that are, at the top. The good
Right.
liquors. But yeah, I thought that TikTok video was super cute. It was super funny. The one I sent
It
you.
was
Yeah.
hilarious.
I don't know why I immediately thought of him. It's just so funny. I had someone tell me I had a fake idea when I was 21, and then they were going to call the cops. And I said, go ahead, I'll wait.
I can understand why you're such a little gal, Dee.
Right?
I understand
That's
thinking you're
so cute.
16.
You know what? I think we called the cops one time because the guy, okay, he had come in and he had bought a bottle, like a pint,
Right?
and got so drunk after he drank it. And he paid with pennies, okay? Like over like 30 some dollars in pennies. And which whenever somebody does that, you just have to take the money. You can't really say anything. You just take the dang money, right? And kind of blah blah blah. He got so wasted. He had called us from before he got up there. He says, "Get me a bottle ready. I'm coming." And Jen goes, "Well, I'm sorry." She says, "I'm not your servant. And if you want a bottle of liquor, you come in and shop yourself. And we have a line at the door. I don't have time for this." And she hung up on him. So she was already angry at him. This was my boss. I was like,
Right?
I'm thinking, ain't that bad. We'll just grab a bottle, pull it at the register, right? She says, "No, you don't understand. He's wasted." I said, "Oh." She says, "Yeah, he was already here and he drank the whole bottle." He come in and he started knocking bottles off the counter, like, and he was being disruptive to the
Wow.
other guests. So we didn't have a choice but to call the police because when somebody comes intoxicated into your store like that, you can't handle them. You know what I
Yep.
mean? You
Yep.
can't, there's
Nor did
nothing
you
that you can do. And he was like huge guy, huge, real big. I mean, when he was completely sober, he was one of the sweetest customers. Complete douchebag when he was drinking. I mean, he was knocking all kinds of bottles off the shelf, like just. And then one customer got
have.
splashed all over his suit, and he said, "Oh my God, and you're gonna pay for that." And they start like a big confrontation because this guy is super pissed now. And and to prevent a big fight in your store, the only thing you do is call 911.
Absolutely.
They came in, and then he says, "I'll get you." And then he was like, "I'll be back before you close." And Jen said, "No, you won't."
Oh
Like
God.
that. And out, so he heard the sirens coming, so he bolted it. But Jen already gave his information to the policeman because we knew exactly where he lived in the whole 9 yards. But I'm sure they just had a word with him.
Well, they may have got
But
him for DUI, or was he a
that we
walker?
don't know. Yeah, we're not sure because anything that happens after they leave is just on them. You
Right.
know.
Right. All right, you guys, let's get this game over within the next 15 minutes, shall we?
When I used to work uptown was where all like
Uptown
really
girl.
bad, like homeless people, drugs, stuff, like big time. And it was all right during the day to work. And Erica called me. He's like, Raquel, can you come in the store and work? I said, no. I said, I don't work at shift, Eric. He says, hey, I'm here. Nothing's going to happen to you. Eric's a scrawny little shit. Okay. I was like, no offense, Eric, but I'm good. I said, it's just not my cup of tea, blah, blah, blah. And he's, no, I'm telling you, nothing's going to happen. When you come here, I want you to park close to the door, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, I'll pay you time and a half. I said, fine. So I go in there, right? And these group of guys come in, and the guy comes close to the counter, and he's like, where'd you come from? I said, can I help you? He's like, and why his other guys are shopping, he's trying to distract me, talking to me. And we know the drill. We know how people steal. We know how they all, like, this is like a gimmick. So my manager is scoping out on cameras, waiting for them to steal a bottle. And he's not paying attention to this dude that's in my face, okay? He's going, oh my God. He says, go on a date with me. I said, excuse me? I said, I'm married, for one. And he's not, I don't care, girl, man. He says, I've never seen you up this town. I was like, thinking to myself, and I'm never coming back, right?
Come on, sister.
And he says, oh my God. He's like, man, let me give you some money. He grabs all this money in his pocket and he throws it on the counter. Whole bunch of money. I said, you need to pick up this money. I said, we don't accept tips. He said, that's all right. It's all for you, girl. I said, I don't need your money. I have a job, but thank you. I said, so if you leave it, I'm going to put it in the charity jar. No, don't do that shit. I got enough charity around here. I'm going to give it to you. And then I'm just giving him the cold shoulder. I just want him to fuck out of there, right?
Right.
He turned around after they were done doing what they were doing, and he goes, I'll be back. He said, it's almost 9 when we close. I just looked there. As soon as I left, I turned the sign. I said, I'll be back. I went in the back, called Ed. I said, baby, I said, I need you here before 9 o'clock. He goes, I'm on my way. So Ed came. As in, don't wait in the parking lot, come into the store. Like, because I'm not even stepping foot out there.
No
You know what I mean?
joke. No joke.
And
Absolutely.
Ed came, like, to the store to help me just so I could get to my car safe. Because I was scared out of my mind. Like,
Oh,
it was
you
that
said
dangerous.
she started to sing the song with me. I like it. Good taste, girl. Good taste.
What song?
Good game, Bernie.
What song we singing? Good game,
And you
Birdie.
said something about going uptown. I
Oh,
started singing Uptown Girl. And she started singing it too.
it was uptown. It was scary uptown, man. They did drugs like pure daylight. People get shot right on the corner there. It was like way too dangerous for a little blonde little lady to be working the
I
night
hear
shift.
you. I hear you.
And Eric is like useless.
Oh, a 7 on the
Why?
river. Ay, ay, ay. Cajun ladies on a roll.
She is on her own. Nice
Ooh,
thing. But that was probably my scariest time.
I'm sure.
Yeah, I didn't want to go back to that store ever again. Like, I'm good. Like in Pittsburgh, they have some liquor stores that are behind bars.
Oh, yeah.
It's just nuts.
Even in Chicago, all the liquor stores have the bars
Mhm.
on the windows. I mean, it just unfortunately is the way it is, right?
Yeah, well, I worked most of my hours like in the wine snobbo, like where the rich, like little snob people come, and that was good because they were they just wanted wine. It wasn't like about the hard liquor. You know what I mean?
Right. Oh,
Which was
darn.
good.
I folded A7. Dang.
Oh, yeah,
Oh,
so that was a decent hand to go out on. Good game, babe.
good
Do you
game.
nice in there, honey?
I almost
She
called
got like
too.
50 KOs. How many knockouts she's got?
She's got to have about 6 or 7.
7.
How many do I have? 3?
You have 2.
2.
2. You're still doing good, girl.
Yes, ma'am.
But don't get me wrong. I mean, they're like, I worked all of our stores in our county. but there were some really nice stores. Like my main store that I worked at for years and years was in our small town where my son lives, and it's a very like family oriented
Right.
town.
I
Like the
mean,
magistrate office was right next door. So our parking lot was constantly police officers in the lot. Like nobody's gonna rob it, nobody's gonna be held up by
right.
gun, like none of that. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Elephant shit collectors. That's what they're talking about on we have the wrong topics on here, girl.
What in the world are y'all watching over there?
That was
Maybe I
on
don't want.
CNN. They're talking about elephant shit collectors.
Oh my
Poop
God.
collectors, sorry, I didn't mean to say the bad word. Oh my word. A TBS, sorry. It's not CNN. She's got her own little show. She's funny as all heck. Cancel your inner circle, jerk. Oh my gosh, she cracks me up. I don't think like anything really exciting has happened this week. Not yet, anyway. I'm waiting to hear all the crazy stories from WSOP because you know somebody's always on something. Either somebody getting naked in the poker room, taking, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah. There's
You're
never
gonna hear
a
it.
moment. I would have to
Yeah.
say the biggest story right now is the foolish dealer that scooped up everybody's chips. I would have
That's
to say
pretty
that's
absurd.
probably the biggest story right now.
How deep? Do you don't know how deep they were in the tournament?
Well, they were on break, so they're level 7 or 8 at least.
Wow.
So it'll be interesting to see what they decided to do to rectify that. D, you're making me mad now. I can't
I
call you
wonder.
Deuce
I,
4 offsuit. And I want to give a little shout out. We all know the WSOP has moved venues from the Rio over to Bally's and Paris. And so this is the first WSOP on a new location. And I want to give a shout out to Katie Kopp, who was the first winner of a bracelet for this series. So the first person to win a bracelet this WSOP series is a female. So
that's
that's
awesome.
awesome.
Yeah, that is awesome. That's great. That is great. So I even was really hoping last year. I was pretty sure, I was pretty confident in my answer that a lady was going to win the main event, and that did not happen. I'm like waiting patiently.
This could be the year of the woman this year.
I'm hoping, man. And I know so many qualified women that could take it down. I mean, we know some really fierce sharks there.
Absolutely.
Nice hand there.
Thank you.
But we know a lot of very high potential women that could take that main event down.
Thank you, D. Oh, yeah. I mean, for sure. For
Even
sure.
Chris Reed, she played her first WSOP main event and cashed. So that, I mean, that is just amazing.
Definitely, I think a woman can win it this year. I think there's some
Mhm.
great
There's
Christy.
no doubt in my mind that I
I
know women
mean,
can do it.
there's
It just
a
needs to
long
happen.
list.
And it will really be on every front cover of every poker magazine. It will be like top news.
For
'Cause
sure.
it's never happened yet.
For
So
sure.
that
And
can
there's a
happen.
lot of women that are going to play it. Elin Neat is going to play it.
Oh, she's so good.
Yeah.
We interviewed her, me and Star did, on the Flop House. And she
No,
was a delight.
no, we just interviewed her about a month ago.
No, I interviewed her. No, this was months and months ago.
No,
Almost a year ago.
I invited her on. It was just about maybe 2 months ago, if at the most.
Maybe we're thinking two different people.
Yeah, Ilanit.
You and me.
She was the one that was a State Farm.
Is she an ACR pro now?
No,
Okay, so this is a whole different girl. Okay. She's a pro player. She's from I do know who you're talking about now. Yeah.
Ilanit's from Georgia.
We did have her on here. Yeah.
Yeah, Ilanit's from Georgia. But JJ, I think JJ has a very good chance of, I think she's going to win her first piece of jewelry this series. And I think she has been on a roll and she could win the main event.
She was on a roll last year. How many WSOPs did she cash? I mean,
I don't remember off the top of my head, but there
over
were
20 some.
Yeah. Keena England, she's been on a roll.
Yes. Oh my
Kristen
gosh.
Bricknall has been on a roll. I mean,
Lex
there's a
Gavin.
lot of, high level players that
Yes.
could actually, Maria Ho.
Yeah.
I mean, the list goes on, and it makes it more exciting, right? I mean,
It does make it more exciting. And I'm really hoping that it's somebody that has been on the Flophouse. You know,
yeah.
we've had a lot of people on the
I mean,
Flophouse.
Katie Lindsay, she's #1 in the GPI listing.
Is she?
Nada Magnus, Kristen Bicknell, I already, called out her name, and Keena England. Vanessa Cade is #5.
And wow.
Katie
She's
Koo.
phenomenal.
The
Yeah.
list goes on and on of who it could be. I mean, Ilanit's #11. I mean, it's, there's a lot of women on this list that could be.
Vanessa K was going to come on and give us an interview, but with her being in Canada with different times, and she does live streaming. So, and she was dedicated because she was signed with as a pro player for America's Card Rooms. So, and we host a Poker Stars game, so that was intervention, but now she's not, but now she's in the WSOP. But I will continue to work on Vanessa to get her on with you guys,
Well,
because she is nothing but a sweetheart.
If I see her, I'm going to talk to her.
Yeah, definitely.
Because I've met her before, so maybe
Yeah, I
if
have
I
to.
talk to her in person, that
Sweet.
maybe she'll come on. So,
well, we
I'll
missed
give it
her
a
when we went to the
try.
live cage event in Costa Rica.
Right.
And I messaged her. I'm like, "Are you going to be there?" She's like, "This is the only week I'm not." And she was actually back in the States.
So, good night, Chris. Thanks for tuning in, bud.
Yeah, thanks, Chris. And we will be back on Tuesday.
Yeah, I just thought maybe if I run into her, I'll see if I can convince her to come on with us.
Take her some candy.
Sometimes when you have the conversation in person, I don't know, the person is maybe you can ask some questions that they might wonder about what we do or whatever. So it's worth
right,
it.
exactly.
No,
yeah.
And she may say yes. So whatever.
Well, I know that she agreed to come on, but like I said, she just got busy with poker. And then now she's really busy with poker with WSOP, because when these players get focused, they're just zoned in,
Right.
Did you see that William Hung was back on America's Got Talent?
No.
He went back as a returned guest.
Are you kidding me?
I'm not joking. It was so sweet. And he sang his song again.
Oh,
actually,
I'm going to have to go watch that now.
He was the very first guest for the Flophouse when I first opened the Flophouse. He was the first one. And I was so excited because the minute I saw William Hung on America's Talent, I was in love. I was like, he is adorable. And for then, when I found out he played poker, I was like beside myself. I said, oh my gosh. And of course, I instantly messaged him. I was like, we would love to have you for an interview. I'm like, huge fan, blah, blah, blah. He was like, yes, love to come over, Cal.
Yes, D, you're right. The final table will not be streamed, and they've made up all kind of excuses. And it's very,
really?
disappointing that they're not going to stream the ladies' final table. And many
Right.
of us have complained, but it's on deaf ears. So I'm
Why is that?
they just, they claim that they have to tear down the studio that's at the WSOP so they can move it over to the regular Poker Go studio in order to broadcast the main event. Well, the ladies' event is going to end 2 days, I think it is, before the main event starts. So you could, come on, you guys, do the ladies' event final table. Come on.
Wow. That was so, I can't even tell you how much fun that was
I know.
watching
I'm
JJ in that.
so disappointed.
We were rooting her on while we were live. I remember that. Remember that?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And we were all had our poker go on our phones while we were live on the radio, and we were cheering them on. And it was so much fun watching everybody.
It's very disappointing. It is
Yeah.
disappointing that they did not find a way to broadcast it. They needed to find a way to broadcast it, and they chose not to.
When is the
Oh,
ladies' event?
I'm sorry, when? I
Yeah.
think it's the 20. Let me see. It's the 26th or 7th, that Tuesday or Wednesday.
So they still have almost a whole month to make us happen.
Oh no, they already set the schedule in stone. Oh no.
Well,
They made out
it's fine that they have a schedule, but why can't they just stick cameras in there just to do this?
They're not gonna. They're not gonna.
That's just nuts.
They're not gonna. It's just disappointing, really. It's very disappointing. We're trying to get more females involved, and it seems like we're hitting the glass ceiling. And it's, you can't tell me they didn't have a good viewing audience last year, because
They did. I know.
would differ with whoever would claim that.
I definitely I've watched. I mean, patiently.
Everyone I know watched it.
I was like, still in bed watching it, and I fell asleep, but I put my earbuds in just so I can listen to it. And then you know how like your phone falls asleep, and I would wake up when the phone falls asleep, hit the button again, and then it would like continue. But I mean, I still like all the way through until I was like sound asleep. But
yeah, I'm disappointed. I'm a huge WSOP supporter. I've been a huge Poker Go supporter, but I'm very disappointed that they did not find a way to make sure that final table was broadcasted. It's just very disappointing.
Yeah, they definitely need to win because we need on the map, and it will change the whole thing for women in poker.
For sure.
And I know the odds are in the guy's favor just because there's so many men that play poker, and that's a give and take, but let's change those odds, man. Like, women need to start supporting more women in poker in general because, like, Sherry and I have witnessed some shady things this year past with women, how they're treating other women at the poker rooms and at tables. And we have witnessed this. And it's heartbreaking because we need to
It's disgusting.
Yeah.
It's disgusting.
I cannot even stress that enough. Like when you go into, I say this to everybody that's listening. When you go into a poker room, you see a woman, make sure you say hello, welcome them. And I mean, if you're shy, it's okay. You know, you don't have to be like full gabbing like me and Sherry are, but still be kind. Let them know that you're happy to see them.
Let me tell you what I heard what somebody did. This is at the WSOP. Yesterday, wait, what's today, Wednesday? Yeah, yesterday. This lady is playing a tournament, and she takes out another female player. It happens all the time. We all lose, we all win.
Right.
That's poker. Well, she takes out this lady, and when she does, the lady stands up and calls her a slut.
Wow.
Like, what? Like, what are we doing here? This is how you
I
want to
can't even believe that.
poker? You are a sore damn loser, and you're going to call someone else a slut. Okay.
I wouldn't even say those words to even a man that was sitting there. Like, or even in a grocery store at a stoplight, or anything, whatever I'm doing in life, I still would never say that to a person, let alone in a poker room.
This is a female saying it to another female.
Mm,
Like, what is wrong with you people?
I
Honestly,
agree.
what is
And
wrong?
yeah, and not everybody's expected to get along in life. Nobody said you all had to be best friends. But just like those things
Respect.
alone,
It's just
right? Because
respect
these
your
guys are
neighbor.
sitting at the poker room, they're watching you how you act. They see it. And trust me, I'm sure they will not forget that girl,
No, absolutely.
right? Because
Absolutely.
these guys don't even talk to the women like that. So that's
And we
just
would,
something you can't
it's
help.
just ridiculous that somebody would say it to someone, but for another female to say it to another female, shame on you, lady. Like, shame
I
on you.
agree.
Shame
I
on
agree.
you. Like, there's no room for that. And I don't care if you say it to a woman or a man or anyone, you shouldn't be saying it. Disgusting.
Yep. Women need to be supporting more women in poker, period.
And I'm going to tell
And
you, I've been at a table when a man has been rude to me or other females, condescending, misogynist, whatever. But I'm
I've
going to
been
tell you
too.
right now that more women have treated other players badly than men have when I've been at a table. More women. And I hate to say that, but it's the truth.
Yeah,
And so we change how we treat each other. Men will never change how they treat us because women are teaching men
right.
how to treat us by acting like that.
Yep.
So I'm off my soapbox. Let's go back to having fun.
No, but it's super important. You
Absolutely.
know, it just is. And that, and if you care about poker, then you're going to care about those things. And
Absolutely.
seriously, especially if you're a female playing. You know what I mean? And
Absolutely.
now, don't get me wrong. We would go like my local poker room. We would have a girl, and she would get so trashed, just wasted drinking. And I had personal opinions that I just kept to myself, but I was kind. You know what I mean? Like she'd be on her phone yelling at her mother about her kids, where the kids were fighting. Her mother be like telling her to come home. Like this ain't gonna do her no good. But it's just the point that how she's acting in the poker room. You know what I mean? Obnoxious, drunk.
Absolutely.
Like wow, crazy. Didn't somebody get naked last WSOP? Take their clothes off.
2019.
I just did that 19. I still haven't forgot that one.
Yeah, because you know what? In
Didn't Tyler
2018,
Nails
let
post
me
that?
tell
Or
you,
something?
let me tell you why. Um, 2018, I took photographs at a charity event for the food bank in Vegas, and I took pictures of this one guy. And every time I would go to his table, he always sat up and tried to make let it be known that he wanted me to take his picture, right? So no problem. Well, it happened to be that guy. And that's how I know it was 2019 because it was the following year
Oh
that
shoot,
he
that is
dropped his
so
pants, and
funny.
then a month later he went naked at a different casino. And when I saw who it was, I was like, wait, how do I know that guy? Like, I've seen him before. Where have I seen him? And I thought and thought and thought about it. I was like, oh my God, I took his picture. Like, I took his picture with his clothes on at that charity
Of course
event.
he did. Where she has video of that one.
Oh,
Oh my god.
oh my God. Yeah, it was him. I couldn't believe it. You're right, Dee. It doesn't matter who you are. You treat people with respect at the table, no matter how the cards fall.
That's right.
100%, sister.
Yep.
100%.
Yep.
And people just suck sometimes, don't they?
Yep. Yep. They sure do. Can't get mad. I mean, everybody gets two cards, so it's up to you to play them the way you want them.
Yeah.
got choices.
Don't be like a sore loser. Like,
There's no little buzzer beside you and be like, don't play or play this. You play your cards the way you want to play them.
well, if you got a
You
jack,
lose them all.
got a jack. They both have a jack. Damn it!
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, I knew I was beating them and
Wow.
going in.
You almost did you hit that straight? They had a full house, didn't they?
They had full
Yeah,
houses.
they had a full house as you hit the straight. Let me see.
I didn't
No,
hit the straight.
you
I
hit
hit
straight
pocket
almost.
queens.
Okay. You had two pair. You had jacks and
Right,
wow.
right.
Jeez. What a hand.
This is how it's been all night long. I get a good stack and then I goes right down. And guess what? I'm going to go right back down in this one.
Yes.
Here we go. Straight draw, flush draw, and I
Oh.
lose.
Oh.
God almighty. I'm coming for you people. Give me my chips back. Wait,
Did
should
we
I
just
call
discuss no crying in poker?
cry? I said, give me my chips back.
I'm messing with you.
But I was going to call her a slut, but then I thought, no, better
Yeah,
not.
that ain't gonna look good.
You know I'm joking. So don't anybody get excited. But yeah,
That was a joke.
too funny. Give me my chips back, damn it. I knew I had them both beat pretty flat. They were calling me lately.
She's like, ha ha ha.
I'll get you, my pretty.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, Lord.
That's too funny. So did you sell out all your peaches, honey?
Hell yeah.
You didn't even save me one.
We didn't even make it till Monday. We were gone by Sunday, honey. Yeah, I got to go get some in the morning. We got to get this game over with because I got to go to sleep.
My aunt was like, do you still see that girl that I met? I said, every day.
Aw.
She goes, aw. I said, yeah. I said, I don't see her every day. I said, we do talk all the time. She is, oh, that's awesome. I said, but I see her 2 times a week. She don't
Yes.
know how I see you 2 times a week. She probably thinks I'm in Georgia all the time.
Oh, yeah, we just fly back and forth every Tuesday and Thursday.
Yeah. I'm gonna finish watching my show tonight, The Mayor of Kingston.
All right.
Yeah, they are the best peaches.
I'm glad y'all enjoy them, honestly. It makes my
Oh.
thing when people enjoy something I'm doing,
And
honestly.
the guy at the hotel, the desk, I gave him the other peaches because I had a whole bag of them, and I can't travel with them.
Right.
And he was like, the next morning, he goes, "Let me tell you what, them peaches." I said, "You don't have to tell me. This is why I come to Georgia." He just laughed.
So good.
He says, "Where did you get that?" I said, "My friend does a peach stand." He goes, "Oh my gosh." He's like, "And I am from here. I've never had them." I was like, "Wow." He said he had, because I took 2 of them down. There was, I think, 2 or 3 in a bag, and he gave one of the girls that worked the desk a peach, and they both loved them.
So good.
The other one, that
They're
one went
so
home with me.
and the thing about it is, I always have a case on my countertop, So the whole week I'm eating peaches. And let me tell you, there are days I'll eat 6 or 8 peaches because it's just like a bowl of candy to me. I mean, honestly, it
You
is
put it like in ice cream, make like peach
no,
shakes and stuff.
no,
No,
no, I just want to eat the peach. But I am gonna buy an ice cream machine because I want to make some peach ice cream.
also, honestly, just get some Breyer's vanilla, because Breyer's vanilla is the best. Get your blender, just put a scoop of that in, and cut up a whole peach, and throw it in there. Yeah, I mean, I'm like manifesting this already because
She's
if
like, let me
I
drive down to get some
yeah,
peaches.
right. I'm not even
Hell
lying.
yeah. Listen, and you know this. Every time I'm driving out of town, somebody's like, I heard you're coming this way. Bring me some peaches. When I go
You
to
know, you come to
Florida,
Pittsburgh, you better be coming with
yeah,
peaches.
I go to Florida, everybody's like, "You're bringing peaches, right?" Then I just make a post. Who wants me to bring peaches? I'm coming to Florida.
I'm
It's
gonna
so
scope out a good game after you guys are done with the WSOP here in Pittsburgh, so you and Keith and Stephanie and everybody can come here.
that would be
We're
so.
doing that would be so much fun, and you guys would all stay at my house. Wouldn't let my dog hurt you. I promise you, in my life.
I'll be locked in a bedroom by myself
The
somewhere.
door locks. Don't worry, she won't go in
I'll
there.
be locked there. I'll be like,
My
"Come
dog
get
stays beside my side. She doesn't leave. And once you meet her, you're gonna be like, I don't know what I was worried about.
Oh,
I promise you, she's a sweetheart. I wouldn't tell you. I wouldn't tell people that. You know what I mean? If she
everybody said
wasn't.
that to me about their dog. Believe me,
No, believe me, I would not.
I hear
Because she's
you.
a if she was mean, I'd be like, no, don't pet her. Do not come. I wouldn't even have people at my house.
I hear you.
I wouldn't
Hey,
have
D,
three kids that run around and
I always think of I get my peaches down in
singing.
Georgia.
I was jamming the other day on the radio, and that song was on. I was gonna call Beaches and put her on and blast it.
Yes,
Blast it.
yes, yes, yes.
And I'm jamming, I'm singing, because you know how like you're going down the road and you're singing, you're lip syncing to the song, blah blah blah, and you think you're like some kind of rock star.
Of course, I sing because I can sing, not because I can
And
sing.
then here's me checking the rearview mirror, and the dude behind me is cracking up. And I was like, "That's right,
That's the best.
right." Especially when you're busted.
Yes.
No.
Yeah, I really love your peaches. Wanna shake your tree.
That's a whole different song.
It is a whole different song.
I love that song. Oh my god,
Oh, that's so fun.
too funny.
So fun.
The Joker. I think of the Joker. Yes, the Stevie Miller Band. Oh my god. Yep.
I'm a
I'm a
joker. I'm a toker.
Joker.
I'm a
I'm a
midnight
midnight
poker.
Joker. But she would really like to shake your trees.
We miss you too, Dee. We miss you too, sister.
Oh my god.
Glad you came by tonight.
Yeah, they don't pay us for our singing abilities, people.
Don't come on here thinking we can sing. We can't, but we're still going to sing.
We're
And
still
it's
gonna sing.
okay.
And I remember I couldn't wait to do karaoke with them. It's like,
Oh my
"You gonna
God. We
sing?"
were so
I
horrible,
said,
but
"No, I'm not singing at all." And every time they get up, "Come on, Raquel." It's
it
like,
was so fun. We sucked, and that was the best
we
part of it.
sucked so bad, but we
But
did
it
it
was
good.
amazing fun. It was,
Who
we
was
were
it? Was
laughing.
it Susan that was just she was
Susan
just
was
faking it?
soloing it, and we were just her backup
She was
singers.
soloing this love song that wasn't even scheduled to be our song, and she is, like, super serious, and she is focused on singing, and she's doing such a fine job, and we are chopping the shit out of it, and singing a whole different vibe song
We were in
that's
the
not even what
background trying to just be her backup singers, and we didn't know what the hell we were
we
singing.
she didn't even know how bad we were because she was so focused
It was so
on
bad.
singing her song, the good part, you know? I mean, it's just you have flashbacks of it, and that's what I remember. And then they looked at her, "Susan, that's not our song." She said, "I don't care." And she was loving the moment. Like,
Oh yeah, she was. Hell, she was living her best life at that karaoke.
and then Keith gets up and sings stroking.
Oh god,
And I
he
was
was
like,
the best too. He
where did
did
he
a
come
great
from?
job. Oh my god, it was
It
amazing.
took me by shock because I
Broken.
never would have thought he would go up and do a solo.
No,
And
that's it. He said that's his karaoke song. That's his go-to.
yes, I mean, I was completely in shock
It
watching
was
him sing.
amazing.
Even
What do
Stephanie
you
got up
call?
and sang.
Okay,
She
what do
was so
you
good.
call or what do you name a man that has no shins?
Shinless?
What do you name a man that has no shins? We
Um,
give up.
boneless. I
Boneless.
don't know.
Oh,
Chicken bone? I don't know.
let's see what this joke punchline is going to be. Tony.
Toki.
Tony. Oh, God. That's so bad. Oh, my God.
That's definitely a joke up her alley. Oh, my God.
Oh, that's amazing.
Oh, my gosh. Speaking of jokes, okay, so let me Google some good jokes here. Here we go. We
Bad dad joke, but you know I love them bad dad jokes. I'm all about it, girlfriend. Oh God, so funny.
bad jokes. 175
Oh my God,
bad jokes.
this game was supposed to be
Really bad
over.
jokes.
This game was supposed to be over 15 minutes ago. Let's go, people. I gotta go to sleep. I gotta drive to Macon tomorrow. Let's go. Let's go. I got peaches to get. Oh.
What does a baby computer call its father?
Well, it's father.
Data.
Oh my God.
These are really bad. Okay, wait.
Oh, are you kidding me right now? That's twice my aces have gotten cracked this tonight. I suck. Every time I get my money up, it goes away. Bye bye. Ay. I suck.
Oh, we had connections issue. That's because I pulled up another. Wow. Okay,
Wait, I gotta turn my
hold
camera
up.
off for a second.
Let me close
I'm still listening.
this. All right. What does the janitor say whenever it goes into the closet? Supplies.
The janitor goes,
In the closet. I don't know. Just saying.
surprise.
They were really bad.
Oh, I was like, that doesn't even make sense. Oh God.
That's it.
Oh,
They
God.
say those really bad jokes. Okay, so that's not good. It's giving me bad connections when I open another browser, so I can't open another browser. I don't know why our signal's so weak. Alexa, turn off the TV. She didn't listen. Okay, so how about this? I'm on TikTok, okay? And
No, not you.
right, I come across this video. Okay, so I'm gonna have to unplug my Google while I say this. Okay, hold up. Well, shit, I can't unplug it. Okay. And he goes, "Hey Google, give me a reminder so I can go to the gym tomorrow." And no time, Google.
Oh
And
God.
my Google heard him on the TikTok and says, "Great, reminder for gym tomorrow. What time shall we make it?" I said,
Oh
"No
God.
time." And I forgot about it. So when I got this morning, Ed says your alarm went off like 5:30. Why'd you have alarm set? I go, I didn't have an alarm set. No, 5:30 in the morning. I go, oh yeah, that's for the gym.
Oh God.
And he just burst out laughing. And no, cancel that reminder, Google.
She'll go
So,
to the gym tomorrow morning too.
so here's me when I'm back on TikTok. He replied to the comment because I went, haha, you just made my Google set the reminder, blah, blah, blah. And he thought it was funny. So anyway, he replied. And as I'm reviewing his comment, he does it again and he sets my Google again.
Oh,
I
that's
said,
hilarious.
okay, I'm gonna have to block him because we're done with this. I said, we're not going to the gym at 5:30 in the morning. But he had set my Google 3 times.
That's hilarious.
Cancel that reminder, Google. Hey Google, cancel that. But yeah, it was just straight funny.
Oh my God. D, you are so.
My friend might go, fired from his sound making job today. They found him to be a danger to himself and others.
Oh my God.
That's funny. Oh my gosh. So the next time I'm on Google, I'm gonna have to make sure my earpieces are in.
Right?
So
On
I'm
TikTok.
as soon as he did it the third time, I said I'm gonna have to block this dude. I said this isn't funny no more. Like I couldn't get my Google to stop. It was just funny as shit. A whoopsie do. Remind me of the dippy do.
Oh,
Oh,
perfect. I'm going to
good
bed,
game.
people.
All
Good
right,
game.
good game. Good game.
All
All
right.
right, guys. We're just do us a favor. So D, you're on my Facebook, so make sure you message me the winner, which I'm pretty sure you're gonna take us down. And I'm gonna screenshot this now. So
Thanks,
give me
Dee.
a top
Appreciate
2
you.
winner.
Good luck, everybody. I've got to go get peaches in the morning, so I need to get some rest.
Yes, I have the guy coming. They're installing our new garage
Awesome.
door tomorrow. So
I'll be
do
calling
gotta
you on my way, so I'll have somebody.
Yeah,
to
call me because I'll just be at the house because I can't leave. Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
until he's sent out and how long it takes them. So
Thanks again
nothing
for
else.
listening, Dee and Chris and Bruce and who else was with us?
Everybody.
Everybody.
Yeah, you guys rock.
Listening.
We actually have 2
Appreciate
new
y'all.
players that was interested in our game, so hopefully they'll be joining us. So
Awesome. Thank you guys. Good night.
good night, honey.